I'll go to the liquor store and get a case of
White Claws?
seltzers. No. I'm off drinking for a bit.
Trulies?
No, dude, fuck. That's all sugar, man. And I'll give you the worst goddamn hangover. Fuck that,
I've
dude.
heard from people that like you drink the seltzer and people go, oh, you drink the seltzer and it has water in it, so it hydrates you. And I was like, I don't know if that's how that
yeah,
works.
but then
That'd be like
alcohol completely dehydrates you, so it's like
So it just balances you out.
that's like saying
not even. It's like the alcohol is like way more severe.
that's like saying
than-
Pepsi does too.
Yeah,
Pepsi has water in it?
yeah. It's like saying, oh yeah, I'm like I need to get hydrated. I'll drink coffee. It's like no, just stick to the fucking water, man. Jesus.
Should I move this to a certain area?
Whatever's
Nah, just-
comfortable for you.
Should I just into it really close
You
the
can
entire
be
time?
right up on it if you want to, but
Yeah, just breathing.
talking.
Give the people who love that ASMR, dude.
Just
They fucking love it.
I
Smack,
gotta smack my lips.
smack
a
your
lot.
lips as much as possible. A couple of these.
I can get you
Tap
the,
on stuff.
The extra ASMR of like, I'll take a big sip of the seltzer and then like, I'll be like, that's nice. Yeah, just hold on. Hold on one
Let me
second.
shake my ice.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, the tap.
There we go.
So crisp.
There
So
we go.
crisp.
And lemon flavored.
Oh, there it is.
That was a pretty like.
I was hydrated just from that.
That was like a held back. That was a held back one because I could have done it even closer.
Oh, fuck, dude.
We're also rolling.
We're rolling.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the Irrelevant Illiterate Podcast. I'm Dennis, that's Tom, and with us today is Sean Crim from the bands Sinister Feeling and Morbideity.
Oh yeah.
Am I missing any?
2 right now. There's also Putricine and Capsule 9. Yes.
Oh, Capsule
Oh,
9,
I forgot you're in Capsule 9.
Yes. Well, sometimes I forget that I'm in Capsule 9 too.
Jeez.
Well, the whole thing about Jack not living here anymore kind of puts a damper on that, huh?
Good
Yeah.
job, Jack.
Yeah, thanks. That's
Well-
why he missed the pod the other day. He decided to move to California suddenly.
Yeah. Wow. Cali Jack.
Suddenly.
No, it's like one of those things where it's like Foreign Hands is having such like a big thing now, so it's like you guys do exactly what you want. Capsule 9 will just be there. You know.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to Drowse with Chemical Fix and Fixation at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Like, they were taking off, and Wyatt and Mikey were like, dude, we don't want to half-ass this band. Like, this band is too much fun. And me and Evan were just like, kicks rock, puts hands in
Aw.
pockets. We're like, okay.
Whatever you think's best.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
yeah, we take a back seat while they get their fucking... And then Mikey joined fucking Scowl anyway, so
Oh, yeah.
both of them are on the back burner now, too.
Oh yeah, and that was a bummer because I was like, dude. Well, it was also like it's cool that he's in Scowl, but I like Chemical Fix a lot. So
I
Yeah.
love Chemical Fix, dude.
Yeah.
I was talking to what was it like? I love Chemical Fix, but I feel like they're just like insanely underrated. Mostly because I'm of the belief that a lot of like the East Coast just like doesn't get fast hardcore.
No.
So I think it's just kind of because I've seen them like so many times. I think people just like don't know what to do during the fast part. So
Agree.
It's
Like they get fast hardcore, but it's got to be they like it when the fast hardcore also goes into a recognizable breakdown or something like that.
Yeah.
Chemical Fix doesn't really do that. They kind of stick to fast and keeping it fast.
Yeah.
And that's where people get lost sometimes. Not everybody,
yeah.
but
But a decent
Yeah.
amount of people for sure.
yeah.
Mhm.
I love when fast bands just stay fast.
Yeah.
It's like you're doing great fast. There's no need to slow down.
Yeah.
It's like you're fine.
Yeah, it's like keep balls to the wall the whole
Red
Yes.
line that shit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, Chemical Fix fucking rules. But I think then that's also the problem with everybody having to juggle 4 or 5 bands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad that Wyatt, Evan, and Walsh started up Black Spring.
Yeah.
Did you listen? Have you heard it yet?
Blick Spring.
No, I have
Yeah.
not, but I think what was it? I mean, I saw like
I did.
as everyone was like sharing it and stuff.
Yeah.
I record, like, I went to their one show and I recorded a song and I just listened to it over and over.
It's your
'Cause
new
they
favorite band.
Yes, they have, because they have no music
Oh.
out, because Wyatt has to, do whatever he does to his wizardry behind the,
Studio Magic.
whatever that,
Have a giant Adam's apple.
and be tall,
What a lank.
literally.
Speaking of Maryland,
Oh yeah.
while we were recording the podcast the other day, our last episode, I had a bunch of missed calls from Maryland.
Oh.
Right?
Right.
And one of them left this voicemail.
Ooh, pass me that cable that's in the bag. I'm going to plug it into the soundboard.
Oh.
Which bag? This one?
Yeah. It has the...
This?
No, those are headphones.
Is it in this?
It has the red tip on the end of it. That thing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a dongle in there somewhere, too.
And now we're getting really
So I just plug this into this?
Nah, you need the dongle that's in the bag. Actually, just pass me the whole bag.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
Pass me the whole bag.
But it's I'll play the voicemail in a minute, but it wasn't, I don't know if this is an actual
Tell him to pass me the bag.
Maryland area code.
Uh-huh.
No, wait, no, it's a 410, it definitely is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's 410, then the first three numbers are 400,
Okay.
which is weird. But and then also I just Googled the fucking number, and it
Yeah.
came back to a Holiday Inn Express.
That's awesome.
But you got this voicemail is just silly.
I'm really excited to hear what this is.
Should I just play it over the fucking mic, dude?
No, I want to do it the right way.
We want to go direct in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We got to hear it in all its glory.
Damn, the dongle's definitely over there somewhere.
Is it in the box?
Nah, it's probably on the table, actually. The little white dongle.
I thought you said it was a red dongle.
The cable that you handed me has a red end on it, but the dongle is over there. It's gotta be. That's where I left it.
Oh, well, fuck it. We're playing it this way.
Alright, fine.
The old school way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, fuck, hold on. I fucked up.
Turn it way up and then...
Crank it.
Way up in speakerphone?
Yes.
I hear it slightly.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's try this again. Don't call it. Jesus Christ. I'm an old fucking man.
You want me to try it?
We'll just call it right now.
I am an old fucking man. Here. I'll probably do it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, hello, Dennis. Listen, I was just wondering if you had any plans on losing some weight, you fat piece of dog shit.
How good is that?
Holy shit.
Was that the whole thing?
Yeah. I have no idea who that is. I'm honestly assuming it's just a spoof number.
It's gotta
Because
be.
who would call A from that? Or if it's their place of work, that's even dumber.
Yeah, hello, Dennis. Listen, I was just wondering if you had any plans on losing some weight, you fat piece of dog shit.
And it sounds like someone doing a
Who
voice.
the
Yeah,
fuck?
oh, yeah.
is that gotta be?
It sounds like someone doing a voice.
Who could that be?
I have
That's
no
hilarious.
idea. But
It's
to
amazing.
answer their question, obviously I'm not doing anything to lose weight. I'm actually actively
Doing the
trying to
opposite.
gain more so I can die quicker. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean,
That's amazing.
I know I got people in Maryland that don't like me, but I don't know if they'd go to a fucking Holiday Inn Express just to call. So I think it's just a spoof number. And that definitely just sounds like someone trying to do like an accent. Because it doesn't even sound like a Maryland accent.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like any of our friends either.
It doesn't even sound like a Maryland, like even Maryland hillbillies sound different than that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
That's like a real.
That's put on.
It's like a real down south kind of thing.
Yeah,
At least sounds like it.
yeah.
Dog shit. Dog shit. That's Georgia.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
came in from the podcast the other day, and I just like, who the fuck leaves voicemails anymore?
Dumbass.
And I laid it, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, no respect. It's like, but yeah, that was fun.
Really good voicemail. It really seems to care.
I'm telling you. Oh God damn it!
We
dude.
were just talking in the car. I wanted to bring this back
Okay.
up.
Oh yeah.
Sean feels like he's getting, would you say, jaded on comedy?
Yes. Well, I guess a
Stand
little
up?
bit. Either like cynical or jaded.
Cynical
or I
is
don't.
the word.
I don't know what to. But I think it's like in. I don't know, like what, because it's not like I've been like watching a lot of comedy recently, or like I don't know, historically I haven't been much of like a watching stand-up comedy kind of guy.
Because I was apologizing. I was like, I did kind of inundate you with homework to do
That's okay.
on
That's
top
fine.
of itself and like multiple times, but like I was like, I hope that's okay, and he said that, and I was like, interesting, because ever since like before I started the podcast, I would check out comedy here and there because of other podcasts.
Right.
And you find comics you like because they're guests on the shows. You find their podcasts, and then they're like, oh, by the way, I'm dropping a YouTube special. And then you fall down a rabbit hole like that. But ever since starting one, I've, like, Dennis and I both have to actively seek out new stuff to either bring to the show and show the listeners and, like, know what's out there and have a reference for it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was, like, I don't know, because, like, I guess like I said before, it's like I haven't really been like actively watching a lot of stand-up comedy, but I like comedy, but also I feel like it's I don't know. I probably like the last time I actually went to like a stand-up thing. I was talking about, big shout out to my good buddy Luke Dolan, Baltimore's funniest comic ever. But I went to like a show that he was doing. It was kind of like an open mic kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, it was made better because I bought a 6-pack of Modelo before I went there. But like,
Nice.
So I was like, I mean, it was one of those like, I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with like an open mic kind of thing. You bring lots of alcohol and you just get like loaded.
Yeah.
So most of the acts, like, there were a decent amount of acts that were pretty funny. Luke's set, of course, great. But I guess like some of them, I don't know if it's like me being on the internet too much, but it was like most of the jokes I would hear and I would just be like, oh, that's like something I've heard that on Twitter or like read that on Twitter, but just kind of like repackaged in a different way. And that, I mean, it's not like it kind of set me off. I was just like, oh, okay, I think I've seen that like I've seen that like same joke or that same like setup before. So I was like, you know.
It took me going to a bunch of stand-up shows to understand why that is, because I feel plugged in to like the internet too, and when like especially lower level comics, they have to make observational jokes that could have been a meme that we saw 6 months ago. But what they're doing is like they're either being hacky and repackaging a meme that is in the zeitgeist of actual funny people. And basically presenting it to the general population as like a joke that they most likely have never heard or wouldn't a reference that they would never put together.
Or if they are lifting a premise or a joke from somebody, they're hoping you don't recognize the bit. But also you gotta figure, if it was an open mic and you're someone like, and when you do go to comedy shows, it's normally smaller shows or open mic shows,
bar shows, bringer shows,
stuff like that. If you're watching, like normally somebody takes it in from podcasts or online specials online or streaming or whatever, when you're listening that way, you're hearing like B to A material. When you're going to a bringer show or an open mic or just like a show where you don't know who any of the fucking comedians are, you're getting C grade and below. Every once in a while, a B will shine through. And there's some people that, like, you know, they're just finding their voice and whatnot. So they're kind of at first going to be aping the people that influence them. Like, a lot of people, when they first saw it, they start, you know, they're pretty much copying what Bill Burr's nuances or Chris Rock or whoever. So it takes them a while to find their own voice and their own way of doing things. And then they're a different beast. But yeah, it's just, you got to
wade through a lot of shit.
Like the specials, and also in the last like 5 years, there's been so many more comedy specials released. Because it was one of the only ways you can really get entertained during COVID. So, and it's just like, you know, with the dropping your like DIY specials and shit like that, it's only been really being a thing for YouTube for what, 5 years maybe a little more.
I'm trying to think who actually was the first.
One of the first people
person.
I remember having one. Two people I remember having one was Giannis Pappas and Andrew Schultz did a crowd work one.
Yeah, his half-hour crowd work special was an early one.
And so
definitely Normand and definitely.
So you got to figure in the last 5 years how much more comedy you've been inundated with in the last 5 years than you have like
ever
your entire life.
Like
even me, like I've 44, and just I've experienced more stand up within the last 5-6 years than I have had in my entire life watching comedy since I was a little boy.
Easily.
Yeah, so it's easy to sometimes feel jaded or burn out, and if you sometimes I get burnt out on it. It's just like take 3 or 4 days, don't listen or to any podcasts, don't watch any specials, switch to music, switch to a book on tape or something, and just detox.
Yeah.
I gotta do that with all types of music. Like I can't listen to like metal constantly. Every once in a while you gotta have a palate cleanser.
Dude, when we were younger, and obviously you too, you remember the people who only listen to hardcore?
I still know people like that.
Can you imagine a more tortured existence than that?
Yeah. I know people way too old to do that. But I myself was guilty of that when I was in my teens and first getting into hardcore. I was like hardcore or hardcore adjacent, nothing else.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, all those bands I used to call gay
Are
are actually fucking awesome,
Yeah.
you know?
I really like this Cranberries record, actually.
It's funny.
That's actually one of the fucking bands. Like I used to hate on the Cranberries and the Cardigans. Like back in the day, I was like, this was shit. And I was probably like 30, and I was dating a girl who loved the Cardigans, and she played I don't remember which fucking record it was.
The one you assigned me?
If anybody knows, it was the one that has "Step on Me" and the Iron Man cover on it, and I was like, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful music. I love this. And like meanwhile, you know, I'm wearing like Fury of 5 shirts. I'm like, I love this. But yeah, then once you realize you're allowed in hardcore or even metal or whatever, you're allowed to love more than just. But yeah, there's some people like my age that still are like metal or nothing. You're like, God, that's just got to be taxing.
You wake up first thing in the morning and you listen to fucking hardcore riffs.
I know a dude who listens to nothing but black metal.
Oh no. Oh god.
So it's not even metal as the entire genre. It's one facet of black metal, and he's super pretentious about the black metal he listens to. So it's always that lo-fi stuff. I'm like, dude, how every day? And he doesn't read. He doesn't listen to like podcasts or books on tape or anything like that. He doesn't like stand up. I'm like,
this is a tortured existence.
like, how do you? Jesus Christ, dude! Like.
No.
All he needs is black metal, baby.
Oh God, it's just like
apparently I like my coffee black.
Yeah,
just like my metal.
Just like my metal, baby.
How'd you
drink your coffee, sir? Grim.
Another hacky internet reference. That reminds me, like, I think the reason we feel so, like, most of the time with general population humor, like office memes, I'm just like, I'm so far above this.
Yeah.
Like my bar is so much higher than this. Like you have no idea.
Yeah. I think also it's like, I guess for like more context in like what kind of humor that I like really find like that I really enjoy is like, when I was in like high school, I watched a lot of a show called Tim and Eric's Awesome Show.
Oh my God, dude! Tim
Like,
and Eric. Mel turned me on to Tim and Eric.
That is
way late.
Yeah, like I was like literally. I don't know if I was like 15 or I was at like some age in high school where I just like one of my friends, his older brother had like watched that a lot, so he was like, "Oh, you should check this out," and it's like just completely like absurd. But it makes like literally everything. It kind of like flipped comedy on its head, where it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like the beginning of like anti-comedy, but it's kind of like in the sense of like, it's like in the sense of like just doing shit for the bit, if you will, but like
it's also
the Eric Andre method.
Yeah,
it's also so well written though.
Yeah.
And like there's legitimately great sketches and storylines. Like Scotty, put me on my ass when I saw that the first time.
I've never seen that show, and the reason I've never watched it is I have this one friend, lifelong pothead, and so all he ever wanted to talk to me about was Cartoon Network and Adult Swim shit. Nice. And I know that's not a cartoon.
That's a reason why I avoided it for so long.
Yeah, everything, like he was showing me, I was like, yeah, I already saw this when it was called Ren and Stimpy. Like, this is just... Yeah.
The stuff that people who a lot of people who like Tim and Eric also like dumb stuff like Adult Swim and Rick and Morty. Yeah. And I'm like,
so smart.
So I avoided Rick and Morty like the plague until way late. And it's so much funnier.
I just recently, in the last year or so, came around on that show, I Think You Should Leave, because so many people were posting the memes about it. And if I see memes I don't understand, like
talk about hacked
overdone,
people.
I'm just like, well, whatever this is, you've ruined it for me.
I will never watch it.
Yeah, a lot of people that were just Punishers were just like, you gotta watch it, dude, you would love it. And if someone tells me, like, you would love it, I'm like, I bet I won't. And then I make it a point not to, just so I'm right.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
And my toxic trait is also when I take that stance as being like, that sucks.
Yeah. And I still do it. I'm old enough to know better, but I still do it.
I tried. I honestly gave like season 1 a try because I mean I saw so many people like posting about it and stuff, and I was like, all right, I have the time. I mean I'm pretty sure it was like during COVID, so I didn't have anything else to do anyway. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch season 1, and I like it was like okay, but the way I put it was like the funniest episode that I had, or like the funniest bit or sketch that I saw was the one that has Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric in it. And I don't know if I might be a little biased, but all the other ones I was just like, these are okay. It's not like I'm like, you know, they don't have the staying power as like some of like the just like there's still Tim and Eric skits that I like will quote to this day. And
Ball.
yeah, literally like for
I'm
it's
laughing already.
it's like 10 years later and I still like remember all of, like I found some of the DVDs because I still had some of the DVDs when I was in high school, and I was like, I know I'm still gonna remember like all the lines from all of these skits for the most part.
I'm a Totino's pizza boy.
I'm the Totino's pizza. Oh my god.
I don't know what that's about, but I can relate to it. But yeah, there's been a lot. Like the Eric Andre show was one I came around on.
Yeah.
Me too. Later.
The same Punisher who told me about Tim and Eric told me about Eric Andre. I'm like, oh, removing guess. But then somebody was like, yo, Exhum's going to be on the Eric Andre show. I was like, I'm listening.
Right, wait a second.
So and I'm like, well, how long do I get? It's like an hour. It's like a Saturday Night Live where I got to sit through all this to get to the musical guest. And he's like, no, it's only like 15 fucking minutes. I'm like, oh, sick. All right.
Perfect.
And then he brings out Exhumed. But did you see the episode?
I don't think so.
I forget what the context was for, because I do remember the Exhumed one, but I don't remember. Because it's like he always brings out the guest, but there's always like something that they're doing that's fucked up. Or
it's like
one of the other ones I saw was that band Trash Talk.
Yeah,
they kind of stink, but they did a song wearing shock collars.
Yeah, I think it was and then the shock collars would go off.
Random.
I mean, it was either, I can't remember if it was random or if he was. They're like, all right, they're wearing shock collars to where if like they get to a certain sound level, then it like goes off. So like they're trying to play the song, and then everyone's just like fuck.
And I remember because I wasn't a fan of the band, but then I watched them get through a song, and it seems like they didn't really fuck up. And I was like, you know what? I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
But back to Exhumed, he brought Exhumed out, and then he also brought out the Pointer Sisters, like the R&B doo-wop group. From like way back,
like
yes.
Ring My Bell.
Yes,
they're doing the.
But it's like they changed Pointer Sisters out like every 10 years or so when people get too old. But they were still like women in their 50s, maybe 60s. 3 of them, like all dressed up, and then there's just Exhumed.
They're playing at the same time.
Yeah.
For this one, right?
Yeah, and it's pretty much
I
Exhumed playing one of the songs, and the Pointer's like ooh, like over top, and I'm just like.
I think you
fuck, dude, this is great.
They were all like covered in blood too.
Yeah,
yep.
That's hilarious.
This was back
as they do,
because they used to do this bit with one of their old bass players, where every set he would pull out like a plastic skull and then throw up all over it.
Oh, nice.
And he did something along the lines of that on that show, and it was just funny seeing him do that. And then the Pointer Sisters are off to the other side. I was like, Jesus Christ,
just cruising.
But yeah, other than that, I never would have given that show a chance. And that show's great. That dude's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
he does absurdist right.
Yeah.
And I was happy to like when he popped up in Jackass, I was like, nice. But back to the Tim Heidecker thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the video where he was like he was speaking in a theater and what's his name, Tim from I Think You Should Leave.
Oh, it like stands up.
Robinson.
They like do the bit in there in like
yes.
like in the middle of the whole thing.
I don't know. He looks like I don't know which skit he was in on. I Think You Should Leave.
It was so I remember specifically because like they're playing like not Truth or Dare. God damn it, what is it?
Oh, it's like Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, and he's basically like the setup is like Tim has like he's like asking his girlfriend about something, and it's like, but it's something like really like some obscure jazz record. Or
Every single,
and he's like, babe, we just
it's
went
kind of
over
like
this. We went over this.
They're doing like a trivia like charades thing.
Yeah. Yep.
and everybody else was
exactly.
comparing things to like easy things to compare things to. And he was like comparing things to like really like elitist, hard to find jazz records that no one's heard but him. He's like, come on, honey, I've played it for you 37 times in the car. It's like, you remember he got kicked out of like just like all this shit, and it was just that's him.
Yeah, and he's like, it's like we went over that, and she's just like, I don't know. But then like in only
Typical girl.
in the way that he can like only like deliver it. I think he's talking about, what was it? He's like talking about the food that he brought to the party, and he's talking about it's like ice cold gazpacho.
Ice cold gazpacho.
And he's like, just
hot gazpacho.
Hot gazpacho. Because I forget, like, but it's just the way he delivers it, and like there's always like specific delivery for all the Tim and Eric stuff, and that's I don't know, that just makes it like that much more memorable.
Okay, now I know what he looks like now. Yeah.
No, I think You Should Leave is another one of those shows like that got beaten up by the general population.
Punishers will fucking just overdo it.
Yeah.
And they will quote the entire season at you in one breath. And you're like, why do I even need to fucking watch the show when I just heard every goddamn line of dialogue from your dumb jaw?
You explained every joke trying to make it funny for me.
Yeah.
And so I don't take suggestions for comedy from anyone.
Yeah.
Aside from like a couple people. You're more than a couple.
Well, well, that's what that lady on my voicemail said too. But yeah, like luckily with me with comedy, I'm the only one of my friends who really watches it until we started hanging out.
Mm-hmm. And
none of my friends care.
You have a track record of showing me shit that is really good too. So like a suggestion, like when someone like Dennis will suggest me something, I will actually be like, okay, this will be good. This will be good, probably.
Yeah. It's more of a 60-40 chance than a 50-50 chance. Yeah,
that's why I said probably.
Yeah, not definitely, not definitely. There's some things like, oh, he'll love this, and you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, all right.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
Speaking of that, I actually made a collection of some of the best general population memes that I could find.
Okay.
In a segment that we call rather.
Yeah.
Daily Jocularity.
Actually, I have some too.
Nice. So like,
I got a divorced mom that fucking sends me. I get good ones off of now.
You've been in email chains before.
Yeah, of course.
So our receptionist at my job takes attendance, and
I'm gonna miss her if you leave that job.
And she'll and if someone's out or there's people out, she'll say, "Good morning, yada yada's out, blah blah blah. Today's the thing. There's pizza tomorrow," and she will include a meme.
That's all. I think one of my old I forget if it was. I feel like it's literally like every office job that's like part of the job description is like you have to add one meme to each email that's going out to a specific number of people.
I'm looking forward to John Martello's Friday Funnies upcoming from his job.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't like them, but I think they're quite funny.
Did he send them to you?
I'm gonna have him do it. He puts them on his story on Fridays.
Well, I feel like I've gotten to the point with like those kind of memes where it's like it's gone full circle in the sense the more like normal it is,
the more you'll laugh at it.
The more I'm like, this is the funniest fucking thing.
You're laughing at it just as hard as the person is, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, one of my favorite things to do nowadays is like, what is it? I mean, it's like old Facebook memes, like the I'm addicted to music kind of thing, like where it's like a really like low res image. I mean, it's like. I just know it's like stupid as fuck, but I'm like, that's what makes it more funny is the more like
we're so high level on our humor that we're in absurdist memes now.
I went the full circle.
Yes.
And another thing that makes those funny is watching how other people react to them. Oh, yeah. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you, and so like that. You're like, you can't? Like that's
you can't you?
Like my mom will laugh at that stuff, and I'm like, I was just laughing at videos of people getting kicked in the chest by a horse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, I hope you don't go further down the internet too, Mom.
I just watched a girl get dragged by a car.
Yeah, it's like
I have no idea.
It's like, please, Mom, stay on Facebook, all right? Don't go anywhere off the beaten path.
They have no idea the darkness that clouds me.
Like, what are you watching? I'm just watching kids getting stung by wasps. No big deal. As I laugh till I damn near fucking get an erection.
So, like, in this attendance email, or just any, like, Steve from marketing from any job, they hit send on memes like this, and they're, like, killing them with this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy, look at that.
I collected a couple.
All right, let's hear them.
This one is a girl like this.
Okay.
And it says, when you've only been in work for 3 minutes and people are already testing your patience.
Oh, that's a
And
classic.
it's, I don't want to do this anymore.
Is it from a show? It had like
It looks like
the
it.
best ones are from like the most whatever the most recent ones are.
I don't know who that is,
Let's
but
see.
top right, top left corner.
Interesting. Oh,
I
I already got some. We got
Well-
some nice images on there too.
I got one. Do you ever know a man named Curtis 50 Cent Jackson?
I certainly do.
Well, this is him giving the double bogues, the
Oh,
double
yeah.
bogeys, dude.
Damn, was he talking to Floyd
Dude,
Mayweather again?
Well, now this top part is in quotation marks. All right, and it says, "Don't care who likes me!"
That's
exclamation points. But the bottom part doesn't have quotation marks, so I don't know if this was also a quote. But it says, "Wasn't brought in this world for people to like."
That's awesome.
7 more.
That's hard.
Yeah, dude. Exclamation points.
I always
That's
like
fucking
acting,
hard.
I like acting like that's something that 50 Cent said. Yeah. That's one of his like famous quotes.
That just
You
gave
see like
me
the side profile, like nice line drawing of him. It's like Curtis Jackson.
Yeah.
that made me want to log in and comment. So real.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So
something.
true.
100.
Literally,
Yes.
literally me.
Yeah. Literally me, or that would be a respond like I can't believe you said
I
that.
can't
literally.
even. Yeah.
Why do girls only hang out in odd groups?
Why?
Because they can't even.
Hey.
Oh shit! God
That's
damn.
off the top of the dome. That was
Yeah.
an old one.
How could you possibly get burned off comedy with this? And
Nah, I can keep going with this one all day.
let's hear it. What else you got there, Thomas?
It's Jared Leto on a talk show,
Okay.
and it says manager.
Which era, Jared Leto? Are we talking 90s
Ladder.
Dreamboat or like 2020 weirdo?
2020's ladder, long
Nice.
hair.
Nice.
Manager, why are you late again? It's Jared being like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Wow. Okay.
Damn,
All right.
dude.
All right.
It do be like that sometimes.
That was probably posted by someone who works at a bank.
Yes. Why are they so obsessed with us, dude?
Yeah.
Like Dolly said,
Well,
I'm here 9 to 5.
I have a picture here. It's of a skeptical looking Miss Britney Spears. She was recently freed. Maybe you've heard of her,
Yep.
Britney. It says when someone at work raises their voice at you and you're trying to figure out who TF they think they're talking to.
That's
dot, dot, dot.
I hate when people test me, dude.
This-
Oh, dude.
That's like the what was it? That's the kind of meme where it's like that needs like spelling mistakes.
Yes,
That
that's
needs,
why
like,
I
the
needed.
wrong-
That's why I needed the TF instead of the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs like the wrong there, like all that good stuff.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Random capitalizations.
Oh, it takes it to the next level, literally.
The Boca, what is it? The Boca Recovery
the Boca
Center.
Recovery Center. Yeah, those were good ones, dude. My mom keep me in my lane. Like word.
So this one's a minion on a bike, and he's like,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
those dudes always produce, man.
They.
Count those little
Yeah.
fuckers.
It says, I leave so quickly after work. It's like I'm late for the house.
Oh my god. That's classic right there. Honestly, like you could put
Great, Scott.
you could put like any picture of a minion and
They can do anything.
kind of with like any like collection of words, and I'm in. You know?
Yes.
Unless it's like really crazy.
You know what?
words,
I've
yeah.
never seen any of the movies with minions in them,
Oh,
but
that's-
now I'm like, if it's half as funny as these memes those little yellow fuckers are posting,
Oh,
Banana.
I'm sure these movies are a hoot
Oh,
and
they're
a holler.
great. They're great.
Dude,
Well,
remember the 100 Demons minion crossover?
oh, please don't.
My life, my crew, be do.
Whoa.
That is terrible.
That was a good
Now-
one.
Whoa.
This is going to play off of actually my new favorite voicemail. Well, let me paint you a picture here. It's a picture of a pepperoni pizza cut into 6 slices. And it says, I'm on a diet. I used to eat 6 slices of pizza. Kind of rolls off the tongue there. And next to it is another pizza cut in 3s. And it says, now I just eat 3. But get this. Both pizzas, same size.
Same size.
Whoa.
What, dude?
That's
What a card.
What a
that's-
life hack.
that's going triple platinum. on
Right, dude's
Facebook.
like, oh, because you see, he was eating 6 normal slices. Now he's just eating 3
Yeah.
double-sized
Yeah.
slices.
I feel like that falls into the same category as probably one of the ones that's like quadruple platinum on Facebook is the what is it like, exercise? Oh, you mean extra fries? Or it's like something to that. But if that had a minion with it,
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
me.
game over.
let's see your Tim and your Eric do that.
I was about to say, no. If I post that on Facebook right now, that's a million likes.
Dude, so many of your aunts are going to call you and be like, I can't even. You're like, Jesus Christ,
That
Anthony.
meme you posted last August.
You've been
Insane.
crazy since you're a little boy. You're like, I know, I'm just a little mister.
Little rascal.
I got a couple more.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
What the
Okay.
fuck is Will Smith's kid? Jaden Smith.
Yes. Awesome.
From
Classic.
I think this is from the Karate Kid remake. He's like yelling. He's upset.
Aw.
It says,
Oh, yeah.
"Me when someone asks me why I'm in a bad mood at work," and the bottom text is, "I want to go home."
Oh, yeah.
It's two separate, like, thoughts.
I have historically wanted to go home from work before. You know?
Guilty.
Yeah, like it's like get real, guys.
I can relate to that. You know?
Let's
I mean,
see.
you just look at the clock and you're just like, what the?
Here's this one is definitely like when they sent this out, they're like flames coming off the send
yeah.
button.
They had to rush to their computer to send it immediately.
It's a cartoon, and it's like a Sunday Funnies cartoon.
Ooh.
It's a guy stepping into a bathroom. The toilet has a bullseye around it, and points on the denominations of points getting higher the closer you get to the center. The bullseye is in the center of the toilet. It says 100 points. The lid has -5 points, and there's a scoreboard on the wall. Tim 40 points, Jake 10 points, Sam 20 points, and
Uh-oh.
the guy entering the bathroom is saying, "Yo, Joey, your wife's at it again."
Oh,
Fucking classic
Heyo.
Joey's wife. Ah, Christ.
Dude, they hate when we be pissing on toilets.
it's
Broads.
a real knee slapper right there.
Broads. Twists. I'm telling you, man, these skirts get sassier and sassier.
I got one last one.
Ah, Christ. I don't know if I can handle another.
It's a picture of Barbie sitting at a Barbie doll sitting at a laptop, and it says, "Seems like you're."
How's she typing when her fingers won't even separate? Get out
Wait a
of here.
second.
Get out of here, man.
It says, "Seems like you're just here for a paycheck," and she's saying to the camera, "TF else am I here for?"
Again, I can't help but relate to that. Honestly, that's just how I feel, you know, on a regular basis whenever I'm working a job.
You just,
Oh,
sit,
yeah.
you just sit at your computer with your hands just like this, like, the fuck else am I here for?
Yeah.
But I had to. It's capital T, capital F, so I had to reiterate that.
Yeah. Well, it also, like, you know, if it gets sent to the, you know, the reply all, you know, in the office setting, you can't say bad words, you know. You gotta have the nice little abbreviation.
Yeah. it's
Speaking
risky.
of
Can't get too crazy in the office.
Barbie and bad words, this reminded me of the first time I got hit as a child for cursing. My
Hell
sister
yeah.
had a Barbie and she had the pink car and everything. And Barbie was sitting behind the driver's wheel. But as you know, Barbie's knees don't bend.
Yeah.
So she was kind of like sitting awkwardly and like half
She was
out of the
just-
car.
Not
And
properly.
I walked-
Not
not,
seatbelt wasn't
not
buckled.
belted in. There was no fucking real doors on it. She could just flown right out. So I walked by and I was like, why is Barbie sitting in the car like an asshole? And my dad just fucking whack. I was like, oh.
Worth it?
It was worth it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
Because
honestly.
my uncle actually snickered. And I was like, yes.
Hell yeah. Nothing like
It was worth the CT.
nothing like an uncle chuckle.
That's like the gold medal there if you get the uncle chuckle.
Yeah, dude.
The uncle's like, all right.
Because he was the
you gotta
young,
admit that was
cool
fun.
uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Like you found out, you thought he was like a million years old, and later on in life, you found out he was only like 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
So he was like a teenager when you were a little boy. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
the funkle, if you will.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
As a one Rob Dyrdek would say. I have news stories.
Oh,
Oh.
I love current events.
Here's one. This again. Somebody had a sense of humor writing this article.
Oh yeah.
NASA wants your help studying Uranus from behind next month.
Heyo. All right. Okay.
Neptune as well, those not so given to innuendo. No amateur can produce an image of Uranus like this one by Hubble, but that doesn't mean they can't contribute to the study of the planet.
You know what you just said.
If you If you have a large backyard telescope, you can
Large backyard where you keep your anus.
Oh my god. They got the hits coming.
Dude, I'm telling
shit.
you.
Them going.
I'm telling you right now.
Ugh.
You can collaborate with NASA in its
Collaborate. Like you can collaborate with your anus.
latest effort to
Effort in your anus.
investigate the ice
Sorry.
giants, Uranus and Neptune. Most of the work will be done by the Hubble Space Telescope and the New Horizons spacecraft, but
Oh, that's
surprisingly, NASA says every little bit helps. NASA is looking for people who can track bright features as they cross the faces of Uranus and Neptune. While Hubble can see them better, its time is too precious to spend all of it on these two objects. Instead, it will check in regularly and rely on amateurs to keep watch at other times. The more time zones involved, the better. Neptune reaches opposition mid-month, so will be visible for most of the night through September. Uranus will be rising around 4 hours later, so will require more perseverance to catch. Anyone suitably equipped who wants to join is invited to post their images along with times made and filters used to Facebook and the website formerly known as Twitter with the hashtag NHIceGiants. Meanwhile, New Horizons will follow in the footsteps of Voyager 1 by observing the sides we can't see of the solar system's other pale blue dots, tracking storms as they pass.
Maybe it's the edible kicking in, but these are people asking us for pictures of Uranus.
Correct?
Space nudes. What?
Wow.
What? Also, do you remember a few years ago when actual scientists and shit were going on TV shows and pronouncing Uranus as Uranus?
Like that fun sucker Neil deGrasse.
Yeah, and
Tyson.
And like everybody else in the world is just like, nah, man, you can't zhuzh up Uranus, dude. It's going to be that.
Yeah.
It's not our fault that it happened to rhyme with something else. All right.
I'm about to zhuzh up my anus.
Yeah,
Later.
it's like, dude, it's like you can't fucking shut up, Neil. Shut up. What's that? Michu Kakao, fucking asshole.
Michu Kaku.
But dude, if Hubble doesn't have the time, who do they think in the amateur world has a telescope as powerful as the Hubble? Some dickhead on a balcony in the middle of a fucking city with light pollution?
There was more to that article, and I redacted a bunch of it because it was
Starting, yeah.
but
I read
like,
5 words, got sleepy.
like a telescope that is even close to strong enough to see some like a fraction of as good as the Hubble is like
Yeah.
$50,000, and most people with telescopes don't have one that good.
Yeah. Most of you're going to get is a bunch of fucking shitty cell phone pictures, and from people that live in cities with a lot of light,
Yeah.
you're like, you can see shit. It's like,
Yeah.
tell fucking Hubble to hire some more people or build another fucking telescope.
Yeah.
Or they need a funnier article, honestly.
Yeah.
That the headline started off really strong. And
It was front loaded as fuck.
I thought they were going to lean into it, and I don't know. Maybe if it was like more funny, people would be like, you know what, I'm down to really make more Uranus puns.
Like, pretty soon in the sky, you'll be able to say Uranus wipe its way across the sky, leaving its mark on history. You're like,
Yep.
yeah!
There was so much opportunity for like that could be explored. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's not the information's fault. That's all in the fucking journalist. Mm-hmm. That guy's a hack. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Front loaded as fuck.
Fuck him.
Started off strong, but
Clever headlines, they may be the first, like, couple lines, but then you just drop that ball.
I'm telling you, dude, it grabbed me.
fumbler.
It grabbed me, and then it didn't go nowhere.
No.
Yep.
Hate to see it. Now,
It's always potential.
a Georgia man was arrested for stealing his neighbor's entire front porch.
Okay.
Respect.
The porch was valued at about $3,000. A Georgia man is facing a felony charge after he was accused of stealing a full wooden porch from his neighbor. The porch owner told investigators that while his property may have an abandoned look, the porch and other items on the land were not up for grabs. It's a full 8x10 porch. It could be what goes onto an hour for entry and exit.
What?
It would be what goes onto an hour for entry and exit.
Oh, I guess it means it will take an hour to grab it up, get out of town with it,
I suppose.
or get out and get it to where you need it to be or whatever. Or
Invest-
work, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
That whole sentence was fucked.
Yeah.
It's a quote.
Okay, yeah.
So
Oh.
that tells you
That
a
must be
lot.
regional
That says a
dialect.
lot.
It's a regional dialect, dude.
Investigator Chris Stapler with the Coweta
My
County
stapler.
Sheriff's Office told Fox 5 Atlanta, very well constructed. Here's a picture of the porch. A Georgia man was charged with
Damn.
one
They just
fel-
one piece that fucking thing.
Well,
One-
that makes more sense though.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
true.
right? One felony count after he allegedly walked past several no trespassing signs and stole the porch. Robin Swanger allegedly walked past the signs and took the porch, which was not attached to the home at the time of the alleged theft. So you got a porch sitting in the front yard.
You got an independent porch?
Apparently, it's up for grabs.
Well, I'm still like confused at how is this porch like
Detached.
well
Yeah.
maybe not detached, but like how is this transported? Like
How's it transportable? Yeah.
because I feel like that's like a whole process.
Even if you tried picking that thing up like a forklift or something, it would just fall apart.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know,
It's seriously like what you got.
That porch ain't porching.
yeah. This is like I don't know. This is like an Ocean's 11 type
This
situation.
reminds me of the opening of that one game show. Remember that one game show? Scorch Porch?
Scorch porch.
Yeah.
Scorch porch.
Yeah, dude. It's when you have to refinish a brand. You got to refinish someone's porch while it's on fire.
Oh,
And first person to get it finished before it turns to ash wins.
damn.
Scorch Porch.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's a sensation
It is
sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Some people may shrug their shoulders and say it's not a big deal, but when you take someone's property without their consent and the value of this porch is $3,000, you can't just go take stuff off someone's property. Stapler
just be
told
stealing a
Fox
porch.
5. Nah. Deputies had identified Swanger as a suspect and had been on the lookout for him for several days when they were called to his home for a domestic disturbance. Convenient. They
Just
said,
found the porch.
"Hey, isn't that
Is that?
They're like,
Travis?
wait a second. You gotta stop putting your hands on your wife for a second and come explain this porch real quick.
isn't that Georgia man's porch?"
Yeah, wait a second.
He had gotten into a fight with his wife and had been throwing rocks at their house.
As you do.
So he was charged with 2 counts of domestic violence,
Oh.
including battery for the incident, in addition to 1 count of felony theft for
And she-
stealing the
And
porch.
she got charged for not keeping her fucking mouth shut. Am I right?
Well, no,
But-
she was probably pissed because he stole the porch. She was like, why
Like,
did you
what
do
are we
that?
gonna
He said
do
they're-
with this porch?
He said they're neighbors, right? Like, that's their neighbors. So I'm just imagining this one shirtless dude with a ponytail,
Definitely shirtless.
just like one arming dragging the porch like across grass,
Yeah.
and it's like a long lines in the grass, like all turfed up. And he's like, "Did you steal my fucking porch, dude?" And he's like, "No, what are you talking about?" It's like there's porch tracks from my house to your house.
He's
like,
def-
Oh.
He's like, I put my initials on this porch. It means a lot to me. You know?
And he's like, "No, that's definitely mine." Then the guy just licks it. He's like, "Well, it's mine now."
Yeah, he's like, you know the rules.
You want it back? I don't think you do.
I don't know the rules when it comes to porch politics, if you will.
Dude, my cigarette is still there.
Yeah.
I know it's mine.
I don't care, dude. I
Nah.
call dibs. So why don't you get back to smacking the missus around?
Man.
Jesus.
Detached porches. I got one more story. How about an Italian story?
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
A d-
Do we get one every week? Like, do you fucking is your algorithm like all articles about Italians?
my article be like,
Or they just have Italians just have good stuff going on, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It could have
Well,
like
good stuff if we see if this, you know, we'll see what. The,
yeah, it could be like Florida man syndrome, you know?
yeah.
well, these, I won't spoil it.
Oh no.
A dog eats a groom's passport days before the Boston couple's wedding day in Italy.
I saw this on the news actually. I was like, slow fucking news day, Channel 6.
Rut-row.
Yes.
With-
Okay, they're starting off.
It's good writing.
Perfect.
Good writing. Pulitzer.
Thank God.
Pulitzer.
With less than 2 weeks to go until they tie the knot in Italy, there's one big problem. The dog ate the groom's passport. After years of planning, Donato Frateroli and his fiance,
Is that guy
Matt-
Italian?
Swedish,
Nice Irish boy.
he's a wasp for sure, are facing a problem they could have never planned for. It was not good, it was very stressful, the bride-to-be said Saturday. The couple went to City Hall on Thursday to get their marriage license and letter of intent, and they went out to dinner, but when they got back to their South Boston home, a nightmare was unfolding before their eyes. Their 1.5-year-old golden retriever was eating his own dinner.
Oh.
Frateroli's passport.
Do we have?
I have a photo of said passport.
Now-
Do we have
not
what the
dog,
dog's
though. I
name
looked.
is?
Since he was Italian,
Yes, we do.
since he is Italian, it is possible the passport was covered in oil or marinara.
Maybe a good like Italian seasoning.
Extra
Oh
virgin.
yeah, exactly,
Nice,
dude.
nice breadcrumb
Yeah,
marinade.
a little bit
or
of sprinkle of
something.
parm
Little
on there.
panko?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
A little prosciutto on the side. Not complaining.
A little pass more parm.
He was making a couple cutlets and his passport accidentally slipped in.
Yeah,
Accidentally.
Yeah, he's like, whatever.
it slipped out of the front pocket of my Hawaiian
He's
shirt.
like, I gotta go get married. I gotta finish making all this parm.
Chicky chewed out the first 4 pages of the passport,
Classic
Aw.
Chicky.
several back pages, and a stamp from Mexico where they got engaged. When you first look at the passport, it didn't look like it was super damaged, but once the couple got a closer look, they realized it was bad. Very bad. It was like every important page, like all of his personal information, completely torn up. His picture was torn up, the barcode on the back of the passport was torn up, Masri adding that Chicky is a very good dog.
That's
Obviously.
True. That's true.
She's not a house destroyer, she added of their puppy. A New Hampshire bride was 2 weeks away from her wedding in England, but she couldn't get there because she never received her visa or passport. With no appointments available in New England area, they tried to get a new passport, and time quickly running out, the couple started reaching out to lawmakers. Sent an email out to Congressman Lynch's office, then they got in touch with Senator Markey. Their staffs have been both credible and super communicative, Frattaroli said. But ultimately, it really comes down to the State Department and the Passport Office. Trying to stay positive, Masri is hopeful somehow that they'll still be able to pull off their wedding of their dreams abroad. I'm not allowing myself to even think Plan B. There is no other option for me, she said. We are going to Italy on Friday, one way or the other.
Now, what if the pages the dog left in the passport, if you just like read those pages, it was just written in dog lettering and it said, "Leave now, he will hit you." This is like, he is Italian, his name's Donato, you're going to get hit, run while you still can, and then like, you know, kind of like nosed it over to her.
Nose print.
And she's like, "Why you eat the passport?" He's like, "Look at the pages." You
He's
know,
like,
in dog speak. Yeah. Look at the pages. And then, yeah, she just never picked up on it because, you know, she's doing up to date Italian, man. She's not going to be able to read.
Let alone get engaged.
Get engaged in did they get engaged in Mexico, right?
That's what she said, yeah. That Chicky, dude. What a card.
That's classic. I don't know. We got to figure out. Maybe Chicky was going through some things.
Yeah.
You know?
He's 1-year-old dog. He's got a lot of shit to go. You know, his master's getting married.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe there was like an embarrassing incident, like Donato like fucked up his passport, and he was like, I gotta fucking blame this on the dog.
Or even since Chicky's such a good boy, Chicky's like, "Give me the passport," and he just chews on the corners of it. He's like, "I got you, dude." Because Donato was getting fucking cold feet, right?
Exactly.
He's like, "I don't want to marry this broad. She's from New England," and he's like, "What, Chicky? What the fuck do I do?" Chicky's like, "Fucking got you, dude."
Yeah.
And he takes the passport. He starts chewing the corners. He's like, "Yeah, yeah." And this is Donato trying to make a run for the hills.
And he leaves, and then no one's none the wiser.
Exactly.
Donato returns to the remote Italian village.
Yes. And him and Chicky live as bros on the beach
Yep.
for the rest of their days.
Off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's actually kind of nice.
Isn't it? That's how I say, know that dog's good as fuck.
That's a follow-up
Yeah.
story I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
I need
Chicky,
that I need that update as soon as possible. See what my boy Chicky's up to.
Damn.
I just want to see him.
Oh, he's probably fucking golden ass hair, dude, all fucking flowing and shit.
Year
Like
and a
a-
half, full size.
Always
yeah.
smiling.
Gorgeous.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Probably doesn't even shed.
Oh no.
Probably the only golden retriever that doesn't shed. Or if he does, he like fucking comes behind it with one of those little hand Dysons. He's like, "I got this. Let me handle this."
He is smart after
He's
all.
good as fuck, dude.
Sean,
What's up?
Uh-oh.
would you like to play a game?
I'd love to.
Good, because this is a game that you kind of hinted at this idea earlier.
Oh,
So I think this is
Cool.
made for you.
cool. I'm ready.
This is a game called Is It Euro?
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. That's like one of my favorite things. Just turning things or seeing things and being like, "Oh my gosh, this would be amazing." Like European people would love this shit.
So it's probably better than it's better than you could even imagine.
I'm ready.
So we've spent time in bands,
Yeah.
long time even. We've come and gone and seen our fair share of bad band names, yes.
Yeah.
And we're also of the mind that we can attribute some of the dumbest ones to our friends across the Atlantic Ocean
right.
in the continent of Europe.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I have 20 bands here,
Okay.
a list, a spreadsheet actually.
Okay.
I've cultivated
Official.
and
Okay.
I combed the internet for some of these names.
Some are even color coded and shit. It's wild.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
want.
wild.
I didn't want to look too closely because if you color coded it by location or something, I don't want to give any. I don't want anything to be given away. I need to go
So
into
it's
this.
the colors of the flag of where they're from.
I need to go into this dry.
Right. So the point is, I will read you the band name, and you have to tell me if they are or are not from Europe.
Okay.
Now, if it turns out they are from Europe, and even if you guess incorrectly, you can get a point back if you can narrow down where in Europe they're from, by
Okay.
country or whatever. Now, if it's outside of Europe and you can narrow it down by continent, country, state, or whatever,
Like say American band, you can.
you either get a point or you get bonus points if you would guess correctly if it was European or not.
Okay. Cool.
So,
right.
I don't know any of these either.
Dennis
so.
knows none. This is all
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Awesome. I'm interested to see if I actually know any of these.
The last one we just recorded, I had to sit out of
Two.
One of them because I was a band I had seen numerous times from this area, and one was just a band I had actually brought up on Is It Euro number 2.
Which is it? Euro number is this? Oh. How deep?
That's a
are we?
great question.
I don't know.
Gotta be in the
I did the
gotta be in the 30s or 40s.
I did the
by
first
now.
4 because those are, and the band in question we brought up was Straight Savage Style.
Oh, that dude. That's. I was actually gonna ask if you've ever done it. Is it Japanese?
It comes.
Because
It comes and goes.
Some of the Japanese band names are amazing.
So you've heard Straight Savage Style?
Yeah.
How good is that shit?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a
6-minute breakdown.
It's one of the, like, I feel like now is like as more younger kids like start like coming around for like Baltimore shows.
Yeah.
It's like they have no mosh style whatsoever. So I'm always like,
Agreed.
you can really just boil it all down to watching. There's a video on YouTube called Japanese
Jimmy's
Mosh Style
Hardcore Mosh 2.
Mosh 2, and the song is, I think it's Hardcore Pride by
Straight Savage Style only has one song, and it's that song.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like
Dun,
6 mosh parts
dun,
thrown together,
dun,
like
dun.
6 full minutes.
Yep.
Sure is.
It never ends. It's like, and each breakdown has a build to it.
Yeah. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm very familiar with good old Straight Savage Style. Love it.
I love Japanese everything when it comes
awesome.
to music.
Mm-hmm. So let's get started.
All right, hit
Oh,
me.
boy.
Hit me with them. I'm ready.
Number 1, a mental disorder.
A mental. That's Europe. That has to
Oh,
be
you can also ask
Genre.
genre.
I have genres for all of these.
Okay.
Oh,
if
so these
it'll help
aren't just hardcore bands.
Nope.
Okay, so what genre are we talking? Is it like a mental disorder? Like the letter A?
Letter A, mental disorder.
A mental disorder? What is
Black metal.
black metal? That has to be European.
Not European.
Dennis is correct. They are not Euro.
Now, even though you got wrong, you can still try to figure out where it is outside of Europe
Okay.
and still get a point.
Okay.
I'm going to go, I want to say South America. I'm going to go Colombia.
Ooh. They do be having weird black metal in South America.
With red, poorly translated names in English.
Oh, okay.
mental disorder.
Okay, so
Because you know how like Japan and like a lot of Europe has like some broken English names
yeah,
and shit?
exactly. Yep.
South America's stepping up these days, dude.
Okay, that was one of the things I was like wondering about for the criteria of the game. Was it like, is it only Europe, like either a European band, and then otherwise it was going to be just American band?
No.
Ah, okay. That was okay. I had a little misunderstanding there then.
I just ordered a map for the wall. I'm going to put it right there.
Oh,
and
fuck.
It's 60 by 80, so you can be like, where is that exactly?
I mean, yeah, a mental disorder. That's what the band's name is, right?
Yeah.
A mental disorder does sound like. I mean, you're probably pretty close. Like South America, I would definitely say. So like, it would be like a Brazilian band or something. I don't know.
So you're going Brazil, I go to Colombia. What is it, Tommy?
San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome.
Close enough.
All right. All right.
It is the southernmost state.
So there you go.
I'm also like so ready for me to like very confidently say a country and then totally like say like a city or a town that's not in that country at all.
It happens all the
It
time.
happened the last episode.
Yeah.
I think Gil answered France for every fucking one.
Ooh.
I'm going to say France. Really? Really?
He's like, no, it was Tyler was like, I only know like 5 countries in Europe. I was like, don't worry, you'll tour there and you'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Belushi Speedball.
God, why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
That has to be an American band.
I wanted to say it is too. Is it also like a grindy punk or crust punk band?
Thrash metal.
Oh,
Let's
yes,
see.
definitely going non-Euro.
Non-Euro is correct, both of you.
Let's see. We're gonna say that band
'Cause-
is from.
Because why would anybody outside the United States care about John Belushi?
Yeah, why would they make a
John
Belushi reference?
That would be, but
Well-
it's really funny because I could totally see someone from like not from the United States like learning about Jim Belushi and then being like, I'm gonna censor this entire band around.
That's true.
Jim Belushi, like the whole.
I mean, there is bands in fucking Japan that have whole albums about Charles Manson. So
Yep, precisely.
why not our beloved American institution that is John Belushi?
Mm-hmm.
You said
Is it
Thrat.
Jim Belushi?
They're both dead, but John Belushi was the one that had the speedball. Jim Belushi, I think, just got old, had heart failure.
Were they related?
Yeah, they're brothers. One was on Saturday
I
Night.
was like, I'm being dead serious. Right?
One
I
was
like,
on Saturday Night Live, and like the first iteration of Saturday Night Live, like back in the
Yeah,
'70s.
there's the Animal
The
House guy.
other one
Yeah,
was-
the Animal House
Animal
guy,
House.
and then
That's
Jim.
the speedball guy.
Jim was the
Yes.
guy
Yeah, okay.
that did like according to Jim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one. They're brothers. Yeah. But
Alright,
you said thrash metal,
Uh-huh.
California.
I would say Arizona.
Louisville, Kentucky.
What?
All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Cannibalingus.
Like cunnilingus, but cannibal.
That has to be a Euro band. Euro band, Czech Republic. Is that in? Is that
It is.
in Europe?
It is.
Yes.
Cool.
It's called Chechen now, but yeah.
I thought it was Czechoslovakia.
It used to be Czechoslovakia.
Mm.
Then it was the Czech Republic.
It's like, hey guys, make up your mind, right?
Yeah.
Because I've.
It's like, get a name.
Yeah,
Cannibalingus.
Cannibalingus.
that's a grind band too.
Eh,
Right?
Thrash metal.
Thrash.
Really?
Damn. I was thinking
Wow.
it's gonna be like this, like one of
Yeah.
those like crazy, like over the top, like.
like toilet bowl vocal
Yeah, yep.
grindcore bands. Yeah.
Yep.
They come up too. Don't worry.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Um,
for that.
So I'll say not Euro.
I'm locked in already.
Not Euro is correct.
Fuck.
Damn, Dennis.
And I will say, wait, you said thrash because it was grind. I didn't say go to New York, but thrash. I don't want to say California again, so I'll go Texas this time.
You should have went with your old default answer.
Oh, it is
Wow.
California? Australia?
Australia it is.
Sons of bitches!
Ooh, okay.
Goddamn bogan sons of
Damn
bitches!
it, what was your guess? I fucking stepped on you.
What I do? Euro, like Czech Republic or something,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you can always change it after the first
You didn't let him. You didn't give him a
part.
chance. To,
Yeah, that's why I said I stepped
Yeah.
on him. I
That's
feel
okay.
bad.
No, that's okay. I'm rediscovering countries that I didn't even know existed. So I was like, damn, I can guess Australia.
Strap in. We're
That's
taking
awesome.
a journey, boys.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Castle full of shit.
Castle full. That's awesome.
fucking great name.
Grindcore.
Castle full of because it's not like a sack of shit.
It's an
It's
entire
not like
castle.
yo, you're full of shit.
It's an oddly specific like object.
It's a
full of
fucking
shit.
castle, dude.
We got the whole castle full of shit, right?
Not,
Like it probably has a moat of shit. You
not,
know,
o-
it's
not only is it not just a domicile or a house, it is a castle
Yeah, it's
or
oddly
a mansion.
specific.
full of shit. That's oh my god.
Let's see.
Even a small castle has a lot of shit. Castle full of shit. Can I get it in the genre's grindcore?
Grindcore.
I'm going Euro again.
I'm gonna go Euro this time too.
They are not Euro.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it. Okay.
What has castles? No, I guess that doesn't count. I don't think people thought of that.
There is
Euro.
mad countries. Well, every country that I associate with castles is in Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
It's like
is a
Europe.
tough one.
Europe has mad castles. You know?
but also
It's
you gotta
true.
think some of these
last I checked.
some of these motherfuckers don't really understand what a castle is, and they probably live in like the East Coast of the United States, like New Jersey. Like this is called a
But
castle full of shit.
I
you
could
know?
also see that though being like a all right, we need a name for our gore grind band or grindcore band, and they're like, castle full of shit sounds pretty good. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Or
yeah.
they like are like smoking weed or something, and they're like, oh dude, castle full of shit. Hell yeah.
You're like I was watching Lord of the Rings, and I was like, yo, you
There's
see
a,
that?
There's a castle.
Yo, but like, what if it was full of shit?
Yeah, whoa.
Exactly.
And his boy's like, yo, dude, that's
Yeah.
what we're calling the rips.
That's exactly where my brain was going.
So, we didn't determine Euro or not Euro yet, did we?
No,
It's not Euro?
because I think we guessed.
correct, they are not Euro.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
If anyone gets this,
Castle full of shit. I tried it last week and last episode. I don't know if it worked. Israel. I'm
Sean?
just praying.
I have no idea.
No earthly idea.
I mean, I would. Let's see. That I'll do. They're a States band. They're United
Don't know
States
yet.
band. And let's see. They're from.
I can confirm that they are not Euro.
They are from. They're from North Dakota.
Mm.
We were talking about that last time. We're like, does North Dakota have music?
That's true.
Close. Algeria.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm forgetting that Algeria is a place. So
I
Wait,
did too until this
Isn't
entry.
that in your... No, that's Algiers. Fuck me.
Moving on.
Wait.
Huh?
No, I don't think I know where Algeria is.
I'd have to Google it. I
Oh,
just know
fuck
that.
me.
I just know that it was not.
I think
on
it's Africa.
that makes sense.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think East Coast Africa. I think. Don't fucking quote me.
Definitely an interesting
I
spot
am.
to have that band name.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
But hell yeah.
Can the
Shout out
ground
to
there even support castles?
Shout out to Castle Full of Shit. Yeah.
Well, they had a
Sure.
Sphinx.
Well,
so-
they can support castles full of shit. They can, not normal castles.
So fucking
it's,
true.
It's the specific.
It's like, the problem with this castle?
No
Not-
shit.
Nothing in it.
Smells too good.
Yeah. It just smells like rocks, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Falling meat.
All right.
All right. Genre, please.
Death metal.
Cool.
Oh, that just is a broad term. Falling meat.
I feel like I'm just gonna go Euro again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Euro too.
Good job, boys. Euro is correct.
I'm gonna go Euro, and it's like, is Belgium in a European?
It sure
It
is.
is.
That sounds like a Belgium one.
I will go with the Nordic states and say Sweden.
Belgium is really close. Germany.
Ugh.
Ooh, okay.
Really. I think they're neighboring, actually.
They
All
are.
right. AIDS.
Is it like
Is there no
acronym?
Yeah.
It is an acronym.
Does it say what the acronym stands for? Because I'm sure it's something hilarious.
It just
Genre.
says AIDS.
Punk band?
Black metal.
Oh, that's- When they're that shocking as a black metal band, they're more than likely racist as well.
U.S. band. I'm gonna go U.S. band, Washington State. area.
Damn, you lock it in early, huh?
I just I could ponder on this.
You got to say Euro or not Euro.
Not Euro.
Not Euro.
I'll
Euro.
also say not Euro.
All right. Not Euro is correct. Because you could be missing out on points with these guesses.
That's true. I'm also just like
He's
I don't-
focused. He's focused.
I don't know too much about geography here, so I'm just
Yeah.
I'm running purely off of confidence.
Algeria was the first one that's come up in the history of this bit where I didn't know 100% where the country was.
Yeah, I was more like, well, I know that is a country.
Yeah, I know that is one, but like you say, point it out on a map, I'm fucked. All the other ones we've done, I can be like,
Yeah.
that vicinity.
Yeah, literally no idea.
Yeah.
All right. De-Christianizer.
Wait,
sick-
do we?
Oh,
I don't think we finished the last one.
You said non-Euro, but not
I'm
specific.
so sorry.
Not
Yes,
specific
not
area.
Euro. Black metal.
This is AIDS, right?
AIDS.
I will say Canada.
I'm doing like I'm still sticking Washington State
Mm.
for whatever reason.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool.
The mid. Yeah,
Well,
super
Indiana. Yeah, it kind of does make sense.
cool. Okay. De-Christianizer 666.
Oh my gosh,
Ugh.
that sounds.
It sounds like a Smelly Kids patch. Is it like a crust metal band?
Black/death metal.
That's awesome.
So
So
that
probably.
probably translates to crust.
It's probably butt flaps, yeah.
That sounds kind of.
That's butt flap metal for sure.
Sounds very Euro. I don't know. You know. I always like picture a lot of these like with like I say the band name in like a fake Euro accent,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, damn, this sounds like one that would be said really well with like a fake Euro accent.
Oh,
So
You
I'm
go
gonna-
to the Christian noise gig.
I want to table this game for a second. Do you guys ever get turned off by bands with numbers in the name?
No, Capsule 9. Boom.
Yes,
Depends.
but there's ones that have won me back. But for the most part, no.
You can completely dunked on my question, deservedly so.
Yeah.
Boom.
Because I think, it also depends on the genre. Like, Blink-182 ruined it for pop music of any kind. Like, that's it,
They'll come up later.
you know? But if you look at it through, like, a hardcore stance, you could also, more than likely, if a band had a number in its name, you knew exactly where they're from. Japan or New England. 25 to life. Fury of 5, Fahrenheit 451, all from the same, all from Jersey and New York.
What's that band? Well, there's like, what, 38 Snub?
Unit
Georgia.
Unit 731 fucks though.
Yeah. They're Western Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
Apartment 213?
Cleveland, Power Violence band. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of others, because I was like, in what sense do numbers turn you off? Like,
I think
it too
first
many?
one- I
Is
think
it too
first
many
one-
numbers? Or
Yeah.
Like reading a name like Dechristanizer 666, I wouldn't even put it on to try it.
It's kind of like to the point where it falls into my category of funny name, to where I would check it out just because I would think it probably sounds funny.
Oh well, speaking of,
Or they would have to be so good that I could overlook it.
yeah, they'd have to be really.
But also to me, it depends on. Like, I get the Fahrenheit 451 name because it's a book. Like, Blink 182, I have no idea what it is. I hate it. 25 to Life, it's a prison sentence reference. Okay, I'm fine with it.
Yep.
Even though I like the band Fury 5, that name is awful.
Unit 731, darkness,
Yeah.
like complete darkness from the World
Stanford,
War II.
Yeah.
Well, what do you?
World War II experiments, yeah.
So what do you think of Capsule 9 as a name then? Because
I don't know what the reference is.
The best part is there's no reference.
I hate it.
I came up with the name. I mean, basically, like, the thought process we were having, like, it was probably months where we were trying to pick the name, and I was like, Capsule might be a good name for just like a rock, straightforward like rock, like maybe a little shoegaze, you know.
You only need a simple little name.
Yeah, like you know, pedals are getting turned on type
Yeah.
shit. But there were also about 8 million capsules already, so I was like, okay, what kind of rolls off the tongue well? Because I think I had seen other bands that just had like numbers in the name, so I was like, all right, Capsule.
Not turned off by this at all.
You know, I'm just, you know, I just want to explain the method to my
The
madness.
more I can like just wrap my head around what the name means, is when I'm more accepting of it.
Yeah.
You threw the name at the wall and it stuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there.
I thought it rolled off the tongue well, and
It does.
and we finally were able to pick something, because that took forever.
So Dechristanizer 666, where are they from? Euro or not Euro?
I'm going Euro.
Me too.
They are not Euro.
Fuck.
Nice.
It
Are we
makes it harder.
talking South America then?
Possibly.
Let's see. Dechristanizer 666.
Only thing I'll say is that this doesn't come up often enough.
China.
Like Korea? I don't know.
Mexico, actually.
Ooh, okay.
I think Mexico's only hit like once.
Couple times, only a couple times.
Okay. I can
All
see it. That's awesome.
Enforced nicotine addiction.
Like your mom caught you with one and forced you to smoke the pack.
Smoke
That's
the whole
that's the
pack.
classic King of the Hill episode. Hank makes Bobby smoke a whole case of cigs. Enforced nicotine addiction. Is that the band's name?
That's so dangerous, dude. They just walk up to people and like smack the nicotine patch on them. Can I get a genre, please?
Black metal.
Or all these?
I'm
bands?
sorry.
That's what I
Death
said.
metal.
Okay. Enforced nicotine addiction from. All right, so I'm going to say not Euro. And I'm going to guess. Let's see. Enforced nicotine addiction is from. I'm gonna go Japan.
I'm gonna go Euro.
Sean does get it right. They are not Euro.
Was Japan right or wrong though?
No, not Japan. So I'll give you one more guess.
Yeah, give him another.
Let's
Not
see.
Euro.
Enforced nicotine addiction, not from Japan. So we're gonna go. I'll go back to the U.S. Maybe they're from Chicago.
Chicago.
I don't know. I'm
Spitballing.
I'm just throwing stuff at the wall right here. You know?
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
United States, Florida.
That would be
Ooh, that's a good guess.
Brazil.
Sons of bitches.
Ooh, Okay.
Their big butts got you again.
Damn you, Joseph Mengele.
Also, what about breaks? Because the seltzer's hitting me.
take a
We need a
break?
pee-pee break?
Yeah,
If that's possible.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Let's rock one.
I'm bursting at the seams.
We're back.
All right.
And-
what did we,
Well,
what
yeah, I
did
forgot
leave
where we
off
left
with?
off.
We left off at enforced nicotine addiction from Brazil.
From Brazil.
Okay.
Now, as we've gone, are any of these names good enough for saving for the list?
Enforced nicotine addiction is pretty good.
What's the list?
The list we
It's just
compile,
good names.
the ones we that are like the most ridiculous, or just some that makes us chuckle, and then once we get 20 of them, we do a Patreon episode where it's me and Tom and numerous guests come on, and we actually sit and listen to each of the 20 bands.
Ooh, that's awesome.
And so we actually determine, like, is it really just awful, or then sometimes you're pleasantly fucking surprised.
You get some diamonds in the rough.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's happened.
The last one we had maybe 2 out of 20, but the one before that we had like nearly 10 out of yeah.
Septic Felch was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That is an awesome name.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the word Felch since I was in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
A septic one at that. I never heard that before.
That's an interesting combo there.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite still is Garlic Grinder. That was a good one.
They were
Hamburger Alien. Sick.
Well,
all right, where are we at now, Tom?
We got enforced nicotine on the list. What about nah, fuck it. Let's keep moving. Maggot shoes.
Oh my gosh, that one's like impossible to pick because it's like that falls into the category of like
I'm listing that one.
It's like what's it called? Like how it's like a how do you pick that name kind of thing.
And it's also like, do you mean like your shoes are composed of maggots, or are these shoes that a maggot would wear?
Ooh, like some Nikes on a maggot.
But maggots don't have legs, so they don't. I guess they'd only need one shoe. So if you were being true to that, band would be called Maggot Shoe, not Maggot Shoes.
Unless there's more than one of them.
Yeah, get there.
Oh, true. Like a family of maggots. They all have like their shoes lined up by the front door.
They're ready to go to work in the morning.
The maggot shoes.
They're like, I got that corpse to eat in the morning.
Yeah. I got the turd pile to crawl through.
Yeah. Oh man.
Maggot shoes.
Damn maggot shoes.
Maggot shoes.
I don't know if I want to get disappointed by finding out where they're from or their genre.
I'm gonna do not Euro.
What's the genre?
Death metal.
I'm gonna do not Euro.
I just want to. I just want to see shoes written in death metal font.
Is it shoes? SHOEZ.
Ooh.
ES.
It is.
ES.
I thought you said yes.
SHOES.
Dude, it should have a Z at the end.
I know.
Maggot shoes.
Lost chance. Yeah.
Euro.
Euro is correct.
Fuck.
I think I'll let you guess Euro.
No, I said
he said not
Euro.
Euro.
No, I couldn't picture like a European person saying maggot shoes, so I was like,
I somehow totally could.
I've got my maggot shoes on. All right, so fuck it. Yeah, I didn't make the stupid voice. Germany.
John?
Belgium.
Bonus point. Germany is correct.
Nice.
Dennis.
Nice.
Don't worry, Belgium's its neighbor, man.
I always just like pick. I feel like Belgium is like one of those ones where I like a lot of bands from
True.
Belgium. So I'm like,
all the old 8,000 bands, dude.
Mm-hmm. And Nasty.
Yep.
I fucking love Nasty.
Most importantly,
I unapologetically love Nasty.
Mm-hmm. This is a play on words, and this is funny.
I'm ready.
I love plays on words.
Organ trails.
Nice. This sounds so. I feel like I've heard.
I feel like I've heard this too.
This sounds really familiar.
Is it brutal death or anything like that? What's the genre?
Black metal.
Oh, then maybe not.
Interesting. A very bold move to have a play on words name for
a black metal band.
Yeah.
It's not like they looked
Indeed.
up like, oh, we got to look up like a Norwegian word for
Yeah.
our.
A black metal band would find one word for that.
Name your fucking band after a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah. All right, Organ Trails, because that also sounds. I mean, Organ Trails sounds like something that would be like death metal that just like crosses way too far. It's like mosh. I could see a mosh death metal band being called Organ Trails.
True.
And that's like
a slam band.
That's
Yeah.
their thing.
You can definitely see it like Organ Trail written in like the stick font, but on like a flat brim.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
Yep.
dude.
I summon Pot of Greed.
All their fans wear mesh shorts constantly.
Okay. All right.
That's how they mosh.
Definitely.
Organ Trail,
Not Euro.
I'll play the odds. Euro.
Euro is correct again.
God damn it.
Organ Trail, black metal.
I'm fucking up.
The only consistent thing with this game, it's always dumber than you think it is.
Organ. They haven't come up yet. The episode, and they normally do. Italy.
Organ Trail is from.
Trails.
I'm like trying to take stock of like what European countries that I know of. Are they? Is Switzerland a European?
Sure is.
Bingo, Sean. Switzerland it is.
A word?
Damn.
Damn.
See, sometimes it comes.
If
through.
I
I'm
find
throwing
out this
I'm-
motherfucker has an Oregon Trail shirt and he's just like,
Yeah, that's actually.
I'm like, you son of a bitch. On the back it says Swiss death metal.
Well, he would have
Like,
gotten
you
Euro
bastard.
correct too. Neutral
Maybe
death
that was
metal.
just him
No, no,
throwing me
no,
off the fucking trail, dude.
Yeah, I'm
the
throwing-
Oregon
The
Trail.
Oregon Trail.
I'm throwing you off the path right
I'm
now.
telling you, dude, he's a deceiver.
I have that shirt when I inevitably get too sweaty. That's the shirt that I brought to change into.
Oregon
It's
Trails.
the one at the bottom of your book bag for like fucking 5
Yeah.
months.
I've never washed it.
It's a big plus, and it says neutral death metal.
Oh, Thomas.
All right, more. I think they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We're halfway through.
Yeah.
All right,
Rhino,
that's an awesome name.
That is pretty
That's a
fucking awesome.
Sick ass name.
like the animal.
Please say that's a beatdown band.
Atmospheric sludge metal.
Okay, that's also fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhino, because like
They're
thought-
heavy.
I
His
thought the
rhinos
same
are
thing.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I also feel like what is it? Sludge metal names love being like the. I mean, it's not like I'm like a a sludge metal scholar, but it's like all of them have like the shortest fucking.
As
names
someone who is
ever.
very versed in his sludge metal, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You are not wrong.
I mean, the first bands that come to mind are like I mean, Crowbar is the like
Yeah.
and then what is it like
Iron God, floor,
and
cavity.
yeah, yep.
But
All right,
yeah.
let's see. So Rhino is from. I'm gonna go
Euro or not Euro?
not Euro.
Not Euro is correct, both of you.
All right, so they're not Euro, and I'm gonna say that they are from the. Let's see, they're from the United States, and they are from. They are from Texas.
Sound logic for sure.
I'm going against my gut. Australia.
Canada.
My other fallback, motherfuck.
Canada.
I can't
damn
lie.
it.
That did cross my mind. I knew we were gonna get a Canadian band at some point.
I guarantee though
Eventually.
it's the western part of Canada too.
Maybe.
It's some Vancouver ass
I'm
shit.
telling you right now, we got nothing but heaters the rest of the way.
Oh
I'm ready.
shit! You do kind of. I like how you have been doing that lately.
I don't.
Putting like the heat at the end.
No.
Are you not doing that intentionally?
No.
I thought you were just being a fucking like.
I have my spreadsheet, and I do an equals rand formula of 1 through whatever
God, I'm getting
randomizer.
so fucking hard right now.
Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and
keep
it
going.
completely randomizes
Keep
it.
going.
Alt edit special value to take the formula out.
God damn it!
Sort highest to lowest, and I take 20 of them. Print selection. That's right. Feel better now?
God, my dick stuck to the side of my leg.
I actually gotta go.
If you need me to, I need something to keep me busy, so I could write that as code. Don't worry.
Oh God! Stop it! Stop it!
I need something extreme. I need something extremely good
Tedious.
that I can put onto my resume. The band randomizer for I don't know, ridiculous band. Is it like you get 20 random? Or the whole list of band names
The
are just
entire
funny,
list.
are
The-
just funny ones,
The
or
The
first
whole thing.
The first few, I actually compiled from my CD and MP3 collection, and then Tom stumbled across the Metal Archives. You ever been on that website?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Encyclopedia
And
Metallica.
pretty much
Oh,
went
that's
through
yeah.
every fucking
Every page.
band
Can you get like
and cherry picks.
Can you get like a dump of like all of the bands on Metal Archives?
Probably.
I'm thinking as a
I'm sure it's possible.
I'm thinking as a programmer right now.
I think it's
what's
possible.
their API looking like?
I don't know.
Oh God! Dare I go again?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus!
I wonder if there's an export option.
Oh God!
CSV format, please.
They got it. They got to.
Lord of mercy.
They got to. They got to pull all the bands from somewhere.
Yeah.
From some database.
Entries, dude. I'm telling you. Okay.
All right. Hit us.
Fuck. Give me a cold
You
shower.
got the vapors.
Yeah.
Get a cold shower.
Torn the fuck apart.
That's awesome.
Have we done that one before?
Torn the fuck apart sounds. Well, no, I mean,
I think I've heard that before.
The other thing about a spreadsheet is that I can make sure there are 0 repeats. It's the
okay.
advantage.
You had a repeat last episode.
That was from one that was pre-spreadsheet, though.
Fair enough. Torn
So
the fuck apart.
Torn the fuck apart.
Why
I'm
do I
gonna
fucking know
say
that?
torn the fuck apart is they are not European,
Genre, please.
Technical death metal.
not European.
Yeah, I'll go to not European.
Correct.
Now, to me, that sounds. I'm gonna guess Japan.
I'm going to guess...
Sound Logic again.
I don't know. Japanese band names are always fucking like awesome. So I think this is a great
Sometimes.
band name. Yeah, more often than not, in my opinion.
This is a good one, though.
I want to say south. This is in the southeast, and I would want to say... Is it one of the Kakalackas? Fuck it, Georgia.
Missouri. Actually. Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
I think... I have to look it up later, but I'm pretty sure that band might be one of those members of bands.
You know what? I'm
okay.
I'm also listing Rhino just because I want to hear it.
I mean,
It's sludge.
yeah.
You're gonna fucking hate it.
Maybe.
You never
Probably. You never know. Okay. Nothing but heaters from now on.
Okay. Torn the Fuck Bar was good.
Alligator Rodeo.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Oh, dude, it opens up so many questions.
Has to be an awesome genre too.
Like,
Sludge.
Oh, of course.
is it like dudes riding alligators, or are the alligators on fucking horseback?
Or bull.
What?
Oh shit.
Ah,
We got the whole rodeo ecosystem, but it's all alligators.
my
instead
dick
of
just keeps
humans.
going up, down, up, down, up, down.
To which I say,
Jesus.
yeehaw.
Yeah,
Showing.
indeed.
Alligator rodeo.
Alligator rodeo. I'm gonna do
Sludge, correct?
Sludge. Sludge metal.
I'm doing not Euro.
Yeah, not Euro.
They are Euro,
Okay.
believe it or not.
Okay, then if it's that type of music, I want to go Scotland or Russia.
Ooh.
Russia.
I still haven't seen Scotland come up before.
I don't want to steal any answers, but that's a really good one.
Scotland and Ireland do have a pocket of sludge, like sludge bands, in that area.
Hey, maybe they should do some laundry.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Hey.
Get the missus to straighten up a little bit. Am I right?
Hey.
Ah, jeez.
All right, maybe this is Euro again, right? Czech Republic. Is that Euro?
It sure
is.
is.
I'll
That,
take Czech Republic.
that would be Germany.
He was closer.
It is really close.
Okay. Just give me a half point.
Heads up, we got an edgelord name coming.
Oh, epic.
God damn it.
Buchenwald Oven.
Oh, no.
No.
That's tough.
I'm going to have the guess it's black metal.
That's 100% correct.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Go to racist jail.
Oh, God.
You say that one, and then you have to go. Do yo 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 yo.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. This racist and black metal, I could think of 3 places, but none of them are on the same fucking continent.
You gotta say Euro or not Euro, brother.
I'm going not Euro.
Euro.
Not Euro is correct.
Fuck.
All right, now they have to be from some like ridiculous place where like, because like I feel like if they were like Euro and they had a name like that, it would be like, no good.
We found a couple.
Yep.
Let's see. So they are not Euro and they are black metal. So I'm gonna say they are. I don't know. Let's go with another like Brazil.
It's a very good fucking
Sound
guess.
Logic again.
That's, I mean, lots
It's like
of...
as much logic as I could put towards this, I suppose.
I mean, you can figure that's where a lot of the
That'll
Nazis
fuck
fled.
you
That's where a lot of the
sometimes, though.
Nazis fled to
Yeah.
after World War II.
That was Argentina, brother.
Not all of them,
That's true.
but Argentina is where they... The movie, Boys to Brazil. But I'm going to go with the other closet white power. Well, this is obviously in closet white power area
Is it?
of the Pacific Northwest,
Ah.
and I'm going to say Oregon.
You're actually closer than Sean. That is
Ooh.
Denver, Colorado.
Damn.
That's just out of left field completely.
Yeah.
Places with mountains and shit like that, high elevations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes they get a little dicey.
Part
Fair.
of me also see like I feel like that could be like one of those like just like one really like scrawny, like middle of nowhere, like one man like racism project or something.
That's true.
Definitely.
There's probably a lot of those bands. It's just one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy's like, damn, I need to do some racism.
He, like-
through black metal.
Because think about how well, it actually depends on how prevalent racism is in your area. But like, if you want to start like a white power or whatever band, the networking you have to do to find people that play instruments, B, people that play instruments that love like the genre you want to play. It's like, dude, yeah, racists are pieces of shit, but they probably had to put a lot of legwork to get like a 4-man band together.
There's coded language involved and all
Exactly.
kinds of
They
stuff.
can't just be like, hey man, I hate brown people. Do you want to start a black metal band? They're like,
Yeah, they're
it's
not.
probably like, hey, do you use Domino sugar or do you like the brown sugar? You know, and
yeah,
wink,
wait a second.
winking
Yeah,
super
you
hard.
can't put that flyer up at Guitar Center.
I was about to say it's hard enough to find band members that are just normal,
regular.
not racist people.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Seriously.
Okay, let's keep going.
You have racist black metal bands that are just all bass player.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude.
Deadly Circus Fire.
Wait, did we figure out? We don't know. We figured out. Oh yeah, Denver. Sorry,
Denver,
my
Colorado.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't mean to step on
Say
you.
Deadly Circus Fire?
Deadly Circus Fire.
Deadly Circus.
Did you hear about that Deadly Circus Fire?
No.
It was intense.
Heyo.
That's old as fuck, dude. It's an old ass joke.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Deadly Circus Fire. Can I get a genre, please?
That is progressive
Ew.
rock.
Ew.
Yeah, let's just skip this band.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Progressive rock.
This is easy to answer wherever you can find Sam Asher Guitar Center. Not Euro.
I'm gonna do not Euro also.
They are Euro.
What?
Oh my gosh. All right, they're from the Czech Republic, obviously.
That's your new country.
I'm gonna go Merry Old England.
That is 100% correct.
Yeah.
Oh, they got circuses out there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but their
They-
circuses are actually like stone structures and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking lions and shit here.
Like
Yeah.
castles, maybe.
Full of shit.
Full of shit.
They be all like in it.
In it, bruv.
All right, we got 5 left.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Doc,
Ready.
Dr. K and the Gore Session.
Hopefully they mean Dr. Kevorkian.
Dr. Kane.
Oh, possibly. And Session is spelled Cession.
Okay.
Dr. K.
Session.
Dr. K and the Gore Session.
Is Gore Session one word? Like a
No.
like a pro session, but instead of pro, Gore?
It's Gore Session, 2 words.
Okay, so just going
Oh,
by...
like we're having a gore session. Real quick.
Honestly, we're just having a really quick Gore session.
It's a gore grind band.
It's like a game of D&D where you actually cut like your fingers off and shit.
Symphonic death metal.
Ugh.
Interesting. Okay. Dr. K and the. This sounds like another one-man band. Potentially, we'll see. So I'm gonna say not Euro.
If it is Kevorkian, I'm going, yeah, not Euro.
Not Euro is correct.
Epic.
Good
All right,
guesses all around.
Let's see. Dr. K.
The Gore Session.
Shoot.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm gonna say. Okay, can I just say Canada?
Yeah,
Is
because
that-
I only know like 3 or 4 provinces there.
Sound guess. This has only come up once before. Hong Kong.
Okay.
The one time I don't guess fucking China, dude.
Hong Kong is not China.
Oh, fuck that Brexit shit.
Hey, don't get all Taiwan on me.
You know Taiwan meter guy.
Okay, this is one word.
Ooh.
Fuck this.
Fuck this. Okay.
And this is capitalized.
Did they take the C out of fuck to really make it look cool?
Mm-mm.
And no
Fuck.
exclamation point, nothing.
I'm
Can I
doing-
guess that it's thrash metal?
Death metal / grindcore.
I'm going Euro.
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah.
They are not Euro.
Ooh,
Oh my
fuck
gosh.
this. All right, then that stupidity's got to be stupid, white. So that leads to either the United States of America or Australia. I'll go Australia.
I'm gonna go like, for whatever reason, I'm thinking U.S.
Very fucking pot. Honestly,
Yeah.
could be Baltimore.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe
There was a band from there called Fuck You All, and it was just you.
I've actually funny story. I've like found those CDs at the flea market before.
Nice.
Yeah, I have one.
It was probably Travis from Iron Price's CD collection being sold.
There was literally like 6 of them, like completely wrapped up, just at this one place.
I think they had a split with that band, Severed Head.
I'm thinking about fucking.
I think Tony, that used to be in Pulling Teeth, I think he was in Fuck You All. Remember, Tony ever played left-handed guitar?
I'm thinking
He
of
was in
like,
Trapped on Ice for like a tour, too.
I'm thinking of a
Okay.
dance number with a bunch of Iron Spice girls because you said Iron Spice.
I did slur.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Iron
do
Maybe
this.
made the band stick around longer.
Fuck, this is from. I'm gonna do. It's like. It's a tough one. Like Louisiana or something. I don't know.
You're closer than Dennis. It is Denver, Colorado again.
Damn.
Yeah, you're on the same landmass.
Damn. That's probably the same guy who did the racism band.
Yeah, this is
True.
a side
Fuck
project.
this. Can't find any band members.
Yeah. I had 5 bass players, dude. I don't know what the fuck to do with that, so fuck this.
He did that one, the racism band first, and then he was reformed, and he's referring to his former racism.
Well, no more Colorado bands.
Aw.
Dang it.
I'm gonna keep Alligator Rodeo, I think.
Yeah, I thought you
for
agreed.
the list.
Oh, you said Rhino.
I did, yeah.
Honestly, from now on, I think anything animal related should get just added.
By default.
Like Nice Cat, remember them?
Yeah. Letdown.
Yeah,
What a letdown.
didn't live up to being a nice cat.
Okay.
Damn.
What was the other one? Cool Shoes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool Shoes is on the list. That was from like a week ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Last 3.
Okay.
Grotesque Hysterectomy.
Huh.
Gore grind band.
Death metal.
They should be a gore grind band. It's
It was
pretty-
definitely gore lyrics.
Agreed.
Yeah.
They should just get heavier.
You might as well just
Just get
pitch down vocals. a
play
little bit.
faster, to never slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you said? It's grotesque.
Grotesque
Hysterectomy.
Hysterectomy.
It's a mouthful.
So it's some kid that was born
I
probably
sure hope
cesarean.
not.
Grotesque hysterectomy. I'm gonna say that is not Euro.
I'm gonna play the odds and say Euro.
They are Euro.
Okay, and I want to say Poland.
Ooh. That's a good guess. I'm gonna do. I'll do Russia on this one. Is that a Euro?
Oh, it's a very good guess for fucking if it's like gore death
Yeah.
metal.
It is. Dennis was closer. Norway.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
Russia loves some slammy slams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, big time. They are certified slam worldwide enjoyers.
Yes, definitely. Definitely still rocking sambas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. One word. Night fucker.
That I need to look at this. Okay, what's the genre though?
Sludge, death, doom metal.
That's a lot
Okay,
of
maybe we'll check.
that's a lot
that
of
out.
spinning plates.
Yeah.
Nightfucker honestly to me sounds like it would be like a Portland punk band.
Yeah.
Not Euro or
I'm,
Euro.
I'm doing Nightfucker is a
It could be like just like a somewhat polite way, like you're saying, like, "Hey, nightfucker."
Nightfucker.
Like, oh, good night to you too, buddy.
But it's one word, so it's someone
Oh.
who's fucking the night.
Or someone who fucks in the night.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna say this is not Euro.
Yeah, not Euro.
Not Euro is correct.
All right,
Well
Nightfucker is going to be. Let's see. I'm going. Nightfucker is no. I'm gonna go back to Japan again. Let's see what we're doing.
I'm gonna go further south and go Indonesia.
Canada again.
Those sons of those polite fucks.
Damn it.
Oh.
Maple syrup eaters. All right, we're down.
Sorry, man, we were out fucking the night.
Sorry. All right, last one.
Oh no.
Pukey Spoon.
Pukey.
P-U-K-Y.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Genre.
Power metal.
Oh no.
What?
That's not a power metal name.
Not
That
at
is
all.
a very strange. Yeah, that's.
It's not triumphant.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't think of swords at all.
I'm going Euro then.
Yeah, same.
Euro is 100% correct.
Pukey spoon.
Pukey Spoon is from Germany.
Pukey spoon is Greek.
Sean nailed it. They are Germany.
Yes.
Well done.
Now I just want to know.
For some reason, parts of me was like, this. I could.
Should I
see
list
you
it?
know.
Out of sheer curiosity.
Yeah, but you gotta do some like a little light background work. Because if I want the bio to have like explaining what they mean by pukey spoon. Like you ate too much, so you shoved the spoon down your throat like you would like 2 fingers or something like that, or
you just have like you're walking around with
a spoon and you're like, huh, right into it.
and you're just like, I got it.
Like it's a fresh chowder. Yeah.
I got the puke going on.
So final scores: Sean 12 and Dennis wins with 15.
Fuck.
I haven't won in months, dude.
It was a good battle.
Wait, who won? Oh, Tyler won yesterday or the other day. That fucking
No,
dude.
you guys tied.
Yeah, but then he won.
Oh, that's right.
Is
Yes.
there a tiebreaker?
No, because we had to redact one.
I forfeited because I knew one was Straight Savage Style, one was a band called Backwoods Payback that's from PA, like around here. So I was just like, give it to Tyler. I already knew those 2 bands already, so I went in, spurled.
You spurled it.
Spurled.
I think it's time for my favorite segment.
Let's go.
The one that you don't have to do. The one that actually makes me work.
I love this one.
Okay. Now,
I get a real kick out of it.
I'm ready.
we ask every first timer 12 of the hardest questions that have ever been asked in their entire life.
I'm ready.
And I just want to start off by saying I was under the influence of a lot of drugs when I wrote this.
Cool.
So, forgiving me makes no sense. Oh shit, something fell out. I think it was that picture of my dog. There he is.
You might want to submit that for evidence.
Why?
Just, humor us.
Okay.
May
Well,
I-
it's fell, and I don't feel like bending over to pick it up.
That's too far away.
I know, right?
All right.
This is gripping inquiries.
Okay.
I need you to focus.
Yeah.
All right.
I've gotten a lot of a lot of liquids in me right now.
Oh,
Your post
hot.
piss clarity.
Post piss clarity, but also like getting refilled. Getting refilled on piss,
Well, I plan to
Replenished.
but in water form.
refill you with inquiries.
I'm ready.
Question number 1: what is the current time?
Let's see. I don't know. Am I allowed to check my phone?
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:42.
Checks out.
7:42 p.m.
Checks out.
approximately.
Checks out.
Alright.
It's above board. What do you think, Tom? Correct answer?
Yep, that would be 1900 hours 42.
Oh, we're getting special.
Jesus.
Getting a little fancy.
Put it away, buddy. This is
Yeah.
2023.
Tee
Put your
hee.
dick back in. Question number
Tee.
2: why are you so lanky?
I don't know. It's just that's just how I was built. I wasn't as lanky before, and then I hit a certain age, and then I just
And
stretched.
you just lanked.
Yep,
Yeah.
I lanked big time.
Dude, he's a lanker, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Certified.
true. You got it right there.
Been
Now,
there.
this is a real thinker. This is going to die back in your own personal history.
Yeah.
Is it true that you got your last and first name from your parents?
I don't. This might be a controversial opinion, but I think that's true.
Playing the odds here, but I think he's right.
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I'd have to say.
Yeah.
All right.
You hate to admit it, but
This is a real thinker. If you get this, you're my fucking best friend forever. Question number 4: what is your favorite Belle Sebastian album?
oh, phew, that's a tough one. I've actually never listened to them before.
That surprises me.
No, I'm just kidding. It's If You're Feeling Sinister.
Okay, so you knew where I was going with it.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
of course.
cool. All right, I like
He is named after the record.
he gets to come back.
I just connected the dot. Yep.
Yep. If you're feeling sinister, go
Yep.
off, see a minister.
Yeah. It's
All
good
right.
stuff.
Now, you enjoy video games?
Nah.
No.
It's like I'm not an active gamer nowadays, but like
Nowadays.
kind of yeah.
Were you in the past?
I would say maybe like high school was big gaming time.
Okay.
I would say.
Now, in The Legend of Zelda,
Mhm.
what is the difference between the red and the blue medicine?
Red. I'm kind of taking a guess here because it's been a while, but the
Mhm.
red restores health, and then the blue is like for magic.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
The red restores half health, blue restores full health.
Okay.
And if you were to take the blue medicine, the remainder would turn into red medicine.
Okay.
But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about motherfucking mana.
I
Yeah.
was thinking about mana myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
like,
he was half right, so he gets it 100% right.
all right.
Because it's my fucking game. I get to do this shit.
Success. Thank you.
Now,
Thanks, Odie.
what is the stage name of one Herschel Krostowski?
The stage name of Herschel Krustowski?
Yes, he's an entertainer.
Herschel Krustowski. Phew. Off the top of my head, I've no idea. I don't think so.
Tom, do you have any idea?
I had it, but I was like, nah, that's not his name.
Herschel Christofsky.
He is one Krusty the Clown.
Oh.
Okay,
Who did you think it was?
I was thinking of Human Furnace, but his name is like James or some shit.
James Bullock.
That's
I was about to say funny enough, because what is it? Krusty the Clown is Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
I historically haven't watched a ton of Simpsons.
same.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
These fucking kids these days.
I've been meaning to forever because it's gold.
Did I ever tell you about the time the Human Furnace punked me out in front of a lot of people?
I don't think so.
It was the Arlington heist out in Arlington, Illinois. It's what turned into the Rumble.
Oh, I remember this.
And we were all out to eat afterwards. It was us, Punishment, Ringworm, and 25 to Life. And we're all at a Denny's. And I ended up sitting next to the Human Furnace, and I never met him before. And I was just getting egged on by the guys I was with. And I was like, talking to the Human Furnace was sitting next to me. I was like, so what does your mom call you? Hume? Fern? Just being a dick? And he's just like, actually, she calls me James. And I was just like, oh. And just kind of sat there and just on my own shit. Because he said, actually, my name, she calls me James. And then just instantly just, like, turned away from me like peon. I was like,
did his wet hair whip you?
We did steal a fucking cow skull off the front of their Winnebago.
Nice.
Out from the parking lot. Good old Human Furnace. All right, question number 7. Let's get back to where. Let's get back on track here. How funny is it when old dudes call pussy box?
That's awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah, honestly, it's like that. Another good alternative that I usually just use as like a joke is like snatch. Also.
Snatch.
I thought snatch.
Sniz.
Snatch. Or I've heard, and this is also like, I feel like this was it's a Tim and Eric one, but it's like they call it like sliz, I think.
Sniz was one.
Because I guess there's sniz, but there's also sliz, but snatch.
Yeah. Clam.
Clam is another great one. Like, oh, we're going to get some clam.
Gonna clam diving.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
We had this old dude that worked when I was cutting meat, would work with us, and he would always like, you going out to this weekend to get some of that red snapper?
Oh,
and I was just like, what the fuck is he talking about? And this one girl that works over in Perth, she's like, oh, that's what old dudes call pussy. I was like, Jesus Christ.
That was old dudes back then.
She's like, you getting that red snapper? Yeah, but box is fucking hysterical. Like, you're going out to get some primo box.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucking sick, dude.
Box,
question number 8.
Muncher.
It's more of an opinion question, but we're going to ask this anyway.
Okay.
Do you enjoy Mortician or are you mad corny?
Oh, I enjoy Mortician.
Good fucking boy, dude.
Yes.
Tom, you better love Mortician. Do it right now. Love Mortician. Love them.
I'm a huge fan of the. A lot of people complain about the movie samples and how long they are.
You mean the best part?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like
when they put an entire film.
People be like, oh, it's like just the beginning where it's just like, what was it? When a stranger calls.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 minutes of it. I was like, this is awesome.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
We've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house.
How fucking funny would it be if on one of their upcoming records they put an entire movie's dialogue before like a 2-minute song? Just like an hour and a
2
half.
minutes.
An hour and a half of like sample and then just 2 minutes of you're just like, yeah, dude.
Just like a really quick blast beat or something.
I'd love
like
a
that.
2-minute Mortician song.
Oh God. What the hell does this say? What? This is an easy question.
Yeah.
When you were a lad, a wee boy, how hard did you laugh anytime somebody said the word toilet?
Very hard, typically. Yeah. I mean, I think I still laugh.
Yeah.
A lot of like toilet and/or like toilet-related jokes or comments.
Yeah. Huh. I'm just talking about the actual word when someone just says toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's
a classic.
It used to fuck me up when I was little, but even now, someone says toilet, I'm like,
No, ayo.
toilet.
I'm gonna go make toilet.
Yeah. I gotta start using that. That's a good way.
That's pretty fucking good, dude. I like that. All right. What the fuck was I thinking on this?
Toilet.
Good Lord. Do you think if Big Pencil LLC dropped the number 3 pencil, would the Big Pen Corporation go broke?
Can you repeat the question?
Do you think if Big Pencil LLC, it's Big Pencil, dropped the number 3 pencil, would the Big Pen Corporation then instantly go broke?
I don't know.
Because we've had the number 2 for decades.
Yeah.
And
If they got the upgrade?
if they finally dropped number 3, dude.
Depends on what kind of upgrade we're talking here. Like,
They've had a long time to work on it.
What are they talking about? What's the patch that the number 2 is getting?
Yeah, like this is like I don't know if this will come first or like Half-Life 3 will come first. But if they drop the number 3, like, and they've had like numerous decades to improve on pencil tech, dude,
Papermate is done for.
I'm telling you, dude.
They're dropping AI pencil.
Dude,
automatic sharpening pencil. But we've had that already. I think.
Fuck.
For the most part, I mean, if you count like a mechanical pencil,
like you figure, not only will it be great for writing, it'll probably be even better for pencil fighting.
Yeah, big time,
dude. Like building like little like houses for kids' projects probably be way more sturdy.
Anybody got a number 2 lead?
Dude, I can't fucking wait. Nah, this will be number 3 lead, dude.
Yeah. Is it AI generated lead, AI generated eraser?
Dude, 3D, like it actually, if it breaks, it just 3D prints a new tip.
Yep. Reads your biometrics to figure out what's going on with your system, and then doing something about that.
I'm gonna ask John Joseph about this next time I see him. I was like, are they hiding number 3 pencils from us, dude? All right, we're coming down to the last 2 questions here.
All right, hit me with them. I'm ready.
This is a geographical question, also somewhat political.
Okay. Is
Alaska just gentrified Siberia?
Possibly. I don't know. I've never been to Alaska before.
But you've been to Siberia?
Never.
Oh.
I can't say I have, unfortunately.
I mean, think about it, dude. It's pretty much the same climate. Just some white people moved in.
I would call it gentrified Canada, if anything.
Nah, Siberia, bro.
Yellowknife.
Where is Siberia located?
Russia.
Anyway.
Above Russia.
It's eastern, like far east Russia.
It's the last civilized area of that part of the country until you get to the North Pole.
Oh.
So it's Santa Claus's house.
Mm-hmm.
So you said yes, that's the correct answer. Good job, dude. Now, are you a fan of the band E-Town Concrete?
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I'm like listening to E-Town, but like I feel like I've listened to it enough and like been like I've had to defend it before and be like, I know what's going on here.
Okay.
But I can't say that I'm like I know all of it.
Well,
you know?
I want you to try to finish this E-Town Concrete song for me here. And it goes a little something like this. I'll hang around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. And you don't have to call me darling, because you don't even call me by my
name. That's my guess.
He fucking nailed it, dude. That's 100% correct.
You know the funny part is though, I'm just going off rhyme scheme here.
This kid's like a fucking savant over here.
You got stanzas.
What is this shit, dude?
Structure.
Well, I was like, I was wondering if you were gonna set me up to do like you're gonna do one of the E-Town like songs with like the N-word in it. You're gonna be like, all right, finish this one, and I was gonna be like, whoa.
Oh, that one does have the N-word in it, but it's just later in the song.
Somewhere else.
I just didn't use that verse. I used the one before it. I mean, because I figured if I use that one, you'd be like, oh, obviously it's fucking this one.
Yeah.
Where if I use like a chorus that most people don't know, I'm like, yeah.
All right, it's homework time.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Been preparing for this for a while.
24 hours. Mm-hmm. We had to fit a lot in 24 hours. Oh, by the way, thank you for sending me links to every single thing we got assigned. So
yeah, I wanted to be sure we can actually get there.
Yeah. Homework is a segment where we ask the guests and to bring in records or comedy specials that they have listened to recently or anytime, any genre, any year that they think we should tell. Like they want to tell everybody that listens that this is good music. You should check it out. It's a high recommendation. Mm-hmm. And then we go and report back on it. And then we also assign it to each other. Mm-hmm. Last week we had Gil and we had Tyler from Foreign Hands here. By the way, they speak highly of Sinister Feeling.
Oh, thank you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Foreign Hands.
I think what he said was
Exide, the team.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I think what he said was best Baltimore hardcore band.
Oh,
I'm inclined to
best
agree.
Baltimore band. Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm inclined to agree.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
We're just out here just rocking and rolling.
Fucking A right, you are, dude. Playing fast as fuck too. God bless it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you want to start with, dude?
I want to start with Gills.
Okay, which one do you want to start with?
I'll start with the obvious. Military Gun.
Okay.
The record is Life Under the Gun.
Yeah.
Remember when I said Blink-182 is going to come back?
Yeah.
It sounds like a more hardcore version of Blink-182 and sophomore era Angel Dust. I guess I see the appeal, but it's just not for me. The short songs made it easy to get through. Song number 7, Seizure of Assets. I thought the Dead Note riff thing was gone. Like it went by the wayside with the back-to-back Youth Crew shit. I was wrong. And all the good riffs and drum parts can't sell me on half-talked singing. 3 out of 10.
Well, as we discussed earlier, sometimes certain people whose opinions I don't like will repeatedly tell me over and over again I should check something out. And I'll refuse to listen to it because of the person who recommended it to me. Military Gun was one of those bands. And then I was like, oh, they spelled it weird. Fuck them. This is stupid. The name's dumb. I was just a hater. All out just a fucking hater because the people that recommended it to me were dorks. Now, I disagree with you there, Tom. Military Gun, actually funny. I only wrote military. Life Under the Gun. I wrote, if early seaweed fucked later seaweed while blowing piebald in short digestible blow sessions, this is what it would sound like. Standout track was Return Policy. Would like to see this band live because this shit fucking rips. And I enjoy it thoroughly. 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
I am not a fan of melodic hardcore. I don't want my hardcore to have any melody in it whatsoever. And you've got to be really good at your craft to make me think different. There's very few melodic hardcore bands that have made me think different. Off the top of my head, I can think of just pretty much Avail, Reach the Sky, and like Silent Majority, and maybe 2 or 3 others, and that's it. And this was really fucking good. And before it got, I was like, just when you think, okay, it's going to hit corny territory, the song's over. So you're like,
yeah,
oh, fuck,
there
God.
is that.
Like, whew.
The whole time I was
Like-
I was listening to it, I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
I just don't like
I
it.
was listening to it, I was just like, okay. Then you're like, don't blow it. And then the song's over, you're just like,
Oh, thank God.
and it happened like 10 or 12 times, or however long the record is. And I was like, I like this.
Pretty short record, too.
I got confused also with that
it's
band.
like 20-some minutes, yeah.
That band, Conservative Military Image, which is something
I'm so sorry.
Very different.
is god awful. I'm sorry. I just don't like that genre. I don't like that style. Kick rocks. But I was like, but military, I just kept getting it like thinking one's the other and while the other's the other and shit like that. So that was on me. I was a hater and I was wrong. This was pleasantly good.
You want to know why there's punk structure to it? Do you know much about this
punk
band?
rockers in it? I don't know anything about them.
The singer of this band is also the singer/drummer of Regional Justice Center.
Okay.
So that's where
Also
your
a decent band.
that's where your short songs come from, I think.
Yeah.
Classic, good form
Yeah.
too. Nothing wrong with short songs.
Oh, yeah. Classic power violence.
Real good classic power violence when it's 8 minutes of ring out and then a 2-second song.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my shit.
Oh, yeah.
Get that E-Space shit in there.
Let's do Worthy Kids, Big Top Burger
Oh,
soundtrack.
boy.
From that reaction, I think we might be similar here.
It's impossible for you to be similar to
This
me.
band is called Worthy
Kids. Apparently, it's a soundtrack to like a show or something.
Oh.
He explained it to me, and I was just like, none of the
like-
words you're saying make sense to me right now.
This is Gil's suggestion?
Yes, I was like, you're speaking in English words. I know what they all mean.
Yeah.
But, this
But
doesn't
in
make
a
any
sentence,
sense.
I was like, huh. I said, shout out to username DOFish for uploading these to YouTube in a playlist. I already don't like jokey music, and
Yeah.
it reminds me of Rick and Morty music.
Oh, yeah.
That song Up was cool. Not Down and definitely not Cup. And I said, Garth Brooks cover? Nope. Where are the bodies, G? 0 out of 10. Oh, already?
But, yeah, hot.
I'm fucking freezing.
We're almost done.
Same to you.
Worthy Kids, Big Top Burger soundtrack. I just wrote, the fuck did Gil just make me listen to?
I couldn't believe.
I don't know how to
Ew.
rate this.
Come on.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure I didn't just imagine the whole record after listening to it.
Yeah.
It's 5 a.m. and I think this just fucked my entire day up. don't ask me a number because I don't know how to fucking rate this.
Don't ask me the color of anything.
Like, after listening to that, I was like, next 2 hours, no fucking questions at all, because you'll just be like, what's your name? And I'll just be like,
Down.
I'll stroke out, dude. I was just like, what the fuck? But I see what you're saying about Rick and Morty, because it does sound like something that would be like the soundtrack to an Adult Swim cartoon. Or like, you know how like Adult Swim used to put out like playlists and shit?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like one of those bands that would be on one of those.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if I liked it. I don't know if I disliked it. I didn't know. I couldn't take it in.
Are you saying question mark out of 10?
Question mark out of fucking question mark.
You would say you were left speechless because it was just incredible.
Dude, I was speechless, dumbfounded.
Transcends a number rating.
Kerfluffed.
Kerfuffled. Oh, hoodwinked. Run amok. Dude,
you were high load.
I was high load. Yeah, I was a real bruised banana after listening to that. But yeah, I don't fucking know what to say about that. But Gil, what the fuck is up with your musical taste, dude? Like, I like that kid, but
I respect his opinion highly.
I like him, but now I don't want to be alone with him. Because he'll just, like, lean into me and he's like, I know where the aliens are buried. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
they're buried now?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
It's like, did you know I can decipher the entire Dead Sea Scrolls on my own? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. That was something.
Let's do Tyler.
Okay.
I put this. I listened to this album twice.
Which
That's
one?
Dark Entries, The Make Believe.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to it when we were on the way here because I actually enjoyed it. I said,
wait, were you listening? You were listening at what on the way here, right?
Yeah, well, we were talking over it, but it was playing.
Oh, yeah, no, I heard it and I was like, it sounds good. This sounds like something I can rock with for sure.
The first song started, and I think I'm not gonna like this. Then halfway through the song, I changed quickly. This isn't made for me, but I'm liking it. Huge drums, excellent sounding record, reminiscent of Yatua, but prettier mostly. And I hear a lot of different things in it. Like there's all kinds of influences in it. 7 out of 10.
Is that how that's pronounced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the species of alien from Predator.
I always was like, oh, that band's just called Yautja.
I think that's exactly what you said.
I knew that word, but since I've only read the word like in comic books, I didn't know how to pronounce it. Yeah.
Fire band.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite homework assignments. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. Dark Entries, the make believe. I wrote, if early Hydra Head Records bands were your shit, this will also be your shit. Moody and ugly riffing that never speeds up past the crawl. Think of ISIS or Neurosis, but for people who don't have 15 minutes to commit to just one song.
Guilty.
And it's just like solid fucking jams. You can tell where their influences are because it's written all over their sleeves, but that's not a bad thing because its influences of. It seriously sounds like they listened to the entire, like, the first 20 records on Hydra Head Records. And you're just like, we like that, that's what we're going to do. And they fucking executed it very well. And I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot.
I figured you'd like this, I think.
Yeah, it's fucking right on my alley. It's my bread and butter.
Nice.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
The name had me, I was like, what the fuck?
When he explained it, I had to listen. I listened back to the recording, and I was like,
you know what? I had it written down as dark. The letter N, trees, Trees.
Dark into trees.
I texted
dark
him.
and trees, like dark and tree or hanging out.
Dark and trees.
He was good enough to text me the Bandcamp.
Yeah.
That's how I got it. So
I didn't know what it actually was until you sent it to me. So, yeah.
now let's do 12-Hour Turn. Live on WNYU.
Yeah, this is a band I actually was familiar with somewhat.
It was a live session from, I guess, I don't even know when, but Spotify.
98.
Spotify said it was uploaded in 2016, so I knew that wasn't right.
It's 98.
Okay. Crazy to think back on my youth and think that there was a time where I couldn't get far enough away from music like this. But the long drawn out song titles are so funny to me for some reason.
Yeah.
And even with its like intense parts and like their overall intensity, I'd throw this on like driving home from a show. I quite fucking enjoyed it. 7.5 out of 10. Listened to that twice also.
It was a band I was familiar with, but I haven't listened to it. Well, I wrote this down actually live at WNYU. I haven't listened to this band in easily 20 years. Musically, it's great traditional emo. Before that became the 4-letter word that it is today. Just solid, aggressive, and passive at the same time riffing. Busy drum work. Musically, it's great. I like it a lot. And that's that whole early emo genre. I always liked the music a lot. But I also remembered this band, and a very common trait of bands back then was the crying vocals. Where it was kind of like a dude just talking and borderline crying. Like, it's like,
I know exactly what
like
song
lyrics.
you're talking about.
And a lot of the bands that were around in like the mid to late 90s that were doing that, musically I would love them. But then the vocals, I'm like, later. You know, I was like, I'm out. I don't want to hear you cry.
Oh, yeah.
If you sing a song that makes me want to cry or something like that, like sad, that's fine. But I don't want to hear you weeping while the song's going on.
It's a bit much.
And it kind of doesn't fit the music to me.
No.
Like this especially, I just like it didn't fit what the music was. But the music I gave it 7.5. Vocally, a big fat goose egg. If that was an instrumental band, I would have sing its praises till the end of the day. But yeah, that's that whole genre back then. Is like vocals were what would make it for me. Normally, music, I was like, this is great because it was normally just rock music, but with like a little more harder edge to it, like a hardcore edge to it. But then sometimes the vocals were really terrible, and this was one of those times. Musically cool, vocally no, thank you.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now, since we had such limited time, we decided to do our homework a little bit differently, and I included Sean on this too. And we're going to review specials that we have already seen.
Yeah.
Most of them multiple times by now.
The reason I chose these 4 specials is because a lot of people in comments or in person or DMs and stuff, they're like, "Yo, the pod, how come you didn't bring up this special? How didn't you bring up this special?" The main thing when I bring stuff in for homework, musically and comedy-wise, is one, I want to bring something that I think people listening would like to hear and probably haven't heard before. And I also want to do something that Tom likely hasn't heard before. So some of these specials that people are like, why didn't you mention this? But I remember one of them being like the Stavros Halkias special.
Live at the Moose Lodge.
And it's like, the reason they get brought up is not because it's not a good special. It's just the fact that I figured a lot of people knew who he was, knew the special, and I knew Tom did. So I wouldn't be bringing him anything new or that he hadn't heard before.
This started when the Asthma special came out. The morning it came out, I watched it or listened to it at work, and he texted me later that day, and he was like, "Did you watch this or like you see the special?" And I said, "I listened to it this morning."
Yeah.
So we're already on the wavelength of some of these type of specials.
Yeah.
So that's what this episode is like for, I think.
Yeah. Like we've seen all 4 of them, and it's like
we were gonna see him homework or not.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
And it's like, sorry. And also I asked him like, "Did you already watch this special?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, then I won't recommend it for homework."
So
do you want to start with Jeffrey Osmus?
I want to start with Mark Norman because I didn't write it down. I just know it.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, this is the one for the record. I did not watch this one.
The only one though.
Yes, that's the only one I didn't watch.
This is the one on Netflix, and let's see, it came
Soup
out,
to Nuts. Came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a week.
I was only like this just goes to show Norman's what the fuck is his productivity? Oh my god, what the fuck's that word? He's constantly turning out material. He's working on stuff.
Productiveness?
Oh, this is another one.
Prolificness?
His prolificness.
Yeah.
I'd only heard a couple of these jokes, and I saw him a year ago.
Yeah.
Or less than a year ago at Magooby's, and I heard almost none of the same jokes. It was all very fucking funny. But I think it might just be the platform of Netflix itself.
Yeah.
But it's tough for me to enjoy specials on Netflix.
I think I know exactly why too.
I can't explain it without somebody else explaining it to me, but it's really good, and I watched it twice. But No, 3 times, because the first time I tried to watch it, I fell asleep because it was late at night.
Oh, he's a sleepy boy.
I was so tired.
Oh, he's a little mister.
I woke up when he was like, thanks. Oh, my other favorite part was, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Hart.
Yeah. I think what you're talking about with Netflix specials is, I think when you see a YouTube special, like a self-release special, you're watching a comedian in a comedy club like playing to comedy fans, right?
Largely, yeah.
Now, I think when people tape these Netflix specials, Netflix themselves invites like industry people and like people that aren't comedy crowds.
Yeah.
I want to say like those crowds are probably 50% people that have nothing, that are just like either have nothing to do with comedy or they're like executives and shit like that. And then the other half is like the
people who bought
the
tickets.
people that were just lucky enough to actually get a seat.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the problems I have with this special is his material fantastic. He's great. I love the one. He's always a 1-2 puncher.
Yep.
So there's never like a dull, slow moment or a lull. But I don't think he was getting a good reaction from the crowd. Whereas I think if that special was filmed in like, The Stand or Creek in the Cave or even the fucking Cellar, the reaction he would have got would have been 30,000 times more powerful. Mm-hmm. And that would have made the special better. Because you also feed off the crowd's energy too when you watch special, because even if the material's good, you don't. This material on the, like I said, is great, but it almost felt like he was kind of bombing.
Almost, yeah. And I'm going to disagree with the thing you said about that particular crowd for 2 reasons. One, a lot of these Netflix specials fail to capture atmosphere like that because they don't mic the crowd.
True. True. Okay.
And only some comics are smart enough to mic the crowd for laughter.
Yeah.
Because obviously it translates when you're watching it on TV or whatever.
And the bigger the venue, obviously the more you want to mic the crowd.
Yes.
I feel like that's also a good, just like logistics-wise, good opportunity for... it seems like so many of the comics are like really not like banking off of or can bank off of like crowd work. Now, so if it like people say anything or can, go back and forth or whatever.
True. And in years past, some comics, like if they just don't like each other, they'd be like, they punch the laughs up. They turn the laughs up too loud. Yeah. Oh, the second reason is because a lot of comics like Mark, like even though it is on Netflix, Netflix didn't produce that special. Mark did, and he sold it to Netflix. So it'd be another thing if it was a Netflix comedy special, because that's one that they produced and filled the seats with whoever they have. Yeah. And then plus, Norman is so famous at this point, or well known as a comic to go see, that any Joe Blow from the workplace can be like, oh, you got to come with me to this comedy show. Yeah. This dude is so funny. And some fucko some non-comedy fan will come to the show, and it was like a $60+ theater ticket. So they're just like, they're there, but they're not like, they're not laughing the way, the way that you get in a good club. I don't know. But the atmosphere was definitely off.
It also looked like he was completely uncomfortable up there. It looks like he was like under the hottest lights in the world. Like it was halfway fucking melting. Yeah. And he just, I don't know. Like, I just don't think the crowd was giving him anything.
No.
But the material was fucking great.
If he would have filmed the set he did at Magooby's, it was electric in there. Yeah.
And I'd rather see a comedian kill in front of 500 than watch them do well in front of thousands.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Agree.
It's just like music.
Yeah,
like
reactions.
You can see like somebody do a good set in front of 500, or you can see them do the greatest set ever in front of 50. Yeah, you're gonna go the greatest set ever in front of 50.
Yeah,
I don't remember who it was right now, but one review I gave a band was like, I can see this band having a fucking crazy reaction and crazy good set, but I still don't like them.
Well, have you ever gone to like the Maryland Death Fests and stuff like that? And a lot of like
only with the one.
A lot of the bands, like, it'll be like a grind band. And which is fine, because I love grind as much as anybody, but that's a type of music you want to see in a club that's a smaller club. Mm-hmm. You don't want to see that on a 7-foot stage.
No.
You don't want to see that with a barricade in front of you.
No, I
You
don't
wanna
want to go
see
to
that.
Kung Fu Necktie. I want
You
to
want to see that with the band on the floor in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Mojo 13.
smelling like ball sack. You know, that's how you want to see grind. So
Yeah.
I think venue matters, crowd matters, and I think Mark Norman did great because it's typical Mark Norman 1-2 punch, just clever.
Even when he's on a premise, he'll 1-2 punch. Fucking
Yeah, the premise
6
is over
times in a
within
row.
2 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the material. I just think the crowd kind of stunk, and I don't know if it was the crowd or how the crowd was filmed, recorded, whatever.
Who knows?
But overall, I still give it like a 7 or an 8.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
Now, the other 3,
All YouTube.
I found it impossible to pick a favorite, and all for different reasons. So I put Mark just under pretty much all of them. But I want to go, talking about the crowd thing, I want to go directly to the Asthma special.
I'm inclined to agree with you on that placement.
Because, let me see.
Out of the 4, that'd be at the bottom for me. The Norman special.
Yeah. So, all of his fucking alpha material was killing me. Because it only came back like 2-3 times.
He had a glowing sign behind him.
Yes.
I don't think he fucking needed anything else.
Turn it back on. All right. Finally, a fucking alpha up here.
Oh, that fucking opening, he's like, finally, after 35 minutes, finally an alpha up here.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jesus.
He had the crowd in the palm of his fucking hand the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
The moment he goes, "You dirty talking bed man." I think that's dope. Oh no, he said, "I think that's done." And interactions with that audience member, Commanda.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Gauged ears. You couldn't gauge that wasn't a good decision. My mom taught special ed kids for 31 years. I just turned 31 in May. And the other one I wrote down, obviously the country capital bits ruled. And gushing like the Ganges. I know the rivers too. I fucking loved it, dude. Solid like 9 for me.
I also enjoyed it quite a bit. The one drawback was that I had watched that 10-15 minute Don't Tell comedy set of his. All that material was in there. So some of it was somewhat spoiled for me before I got into it. Spurled. But yeah, the crowd work shit was funny. And also, I've liked with a lot of people nowadays leaving in bad crowd work moments.
Yes.
Nathan McIntosh did it on his special, too. When he was just like, "Excuse me, sir, did you know this? And the guy's just like,
No.
shrugs. He's like,
All right.
all right. And just moves on. It was like, he did the same thing. I was like, this is fucking fantastic.
I think that's done.
Yeah, but he's a great at the misdirect. And he does like one of the things that very few comedians can do it well is when they come off cocky.
Yeah.
And
You can tell it's totally the bit and nothing else.
Like patting themselves on the back.
Yeah.
Like your boy that you recommended me that one time, Brody Stevens did that shit. But he's just like, great riff by me. Good job. Oh, yeah, I know that one's great. I'm the one who wrote it. Just shit like that fucking was flooring me the entire special. All the fucking material was great. Just when he did it. The one thing I love, the favorite part was the one bit where he's talking about at the count of 3, shout out to your hottest cousin, and then he's like, "Oh, I had to change her name,
Lisa.
I had to change her name for this because my mom got mad." And then 2 jokes later, he says her actual real name, and he's like, "Yeah, I only promised my mom I'd leave it out for that one joke." So he brought it back. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
It's nuts.
it was fucking funny. Just his crowd work with his parents.
He's like,
"Mom and dad are here." She's
Shout
like,
out, Mom and
his
Dad.
mom's like, "I love you." He's like, "Shut the fuck up." It's like,
Shut the fuck up, Mom.
I want to say that's in my contender of specials of the year.
What did you think, Sean?
I don't know. This might be a controversial opinion, but that was my least favorite of the 3.
Fair.
I don't know. I think I was talking to Tom about it on the way over.
A little bit.
I don't know. I like there's certain times where like comedians they'll do comedy voice, and it's like it seems like it's kind of like a voice that is put on for the particular set, and I think some of them work really well, and then some don't work really well. I mean, I can't say. I think I told Tom about it also. Like after I watched it, I was like, I don't hate this, but there weren't any parts that I can't say particularly there were any parts that made me like roll around on the floor laughing by any means, but it was like right in the middle for me.
Fair.
I can't say, and also I don't know, like there was other things that I was either, I don't know, maybe not as impressed with like some of the like subjects for some of like the bits that he was doing, where I can't say I was like predicting what the punchline was going to be, or like I just heard it and I was like, okay. Not like I wasn't like sitting there like laughing a ton, but I was like,
oh, I can't believe you went that way.
Yeah, or like something like also
just a huh.
Well, like I don't know. I also like laughed at like really stupid parts where it was like he was talking about how like there are people who like pronounce his name Goofrey, and he's like, how the fuck can and I was just like, I don't know. I mean, just like for not even from like I'm setting this up for a joke kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just a funny observation. Also, I think in my opinion, if he had the alpha sign behind him the whole time, he should have like. I was kind of expecting him to like really lean into it, like really do. I don't know if maybe I want like the comedian, if you're gonna have a prop on stage, to like really lean into it. Like I wasn't sure how much of that was going to pervade into the actual set itself.
I have to push back. I kind of like the fact that it wasn't addressed.
Yeah.
And he's
or
like,
that
all right,
like
let's dim it down.
Yeah.
that like a lot
it
of
back on.
his bits were the most un-alpha. Like he has a dog walking
Yeah.
job
Yes.
as a bit, and there's like that. You're like, okay, so it's kind of like I guess irony.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always thought with the alpha thing was just how that sense of confidence he has on stage.
Yeah.
I think he'll get better at those things as he goes because, especially as far as this crop is concerned, he's the youngest comedy experience-wise of all of them.
Yeah.
I think he'll only.
And
put
as
out
far
better
as his
stuff.
voice is concerned, I also want you to consider one thing: he's from the Midwest,
Yeah.
so that might be like,
Yeah, I think.
he's a Minnesota boy.
Yeah, I can't say like. Like I wasn't sitting there just like, oh man, this fucking sucks. It was more just like, I'm like,
You were amused.
The jokes are here, and I'm just absorbing.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I mean, after like all said and done, I can't say it was like a poor experience or anything. It was just like I was
Just an
like,
experience, yeah.
Yeah, and also I would agree. What was it? The crowd work with Commanda was great,
Yeah.
and also he did exactly what he should have done. Was as soon as that guy said his name was Commanda, you gotta keep mining that vein of gold.
Yeah.
That's your friend for the
that's-
rest of the show.
Yeah, 100%. And
You wouldn't last a day on my uncle's farm, liberal.
and yeah, I mean it was still I'd still say it was my least favorite, but also out of the three that I watched, I can't say any like if this was the lowest, like I still enjoyed the other two for sure.
What you were saying about like him in the mining the gold with the crowd work things. That's the best thing for people that do a lot of crowd work can do. Like Phil Hanley did it really well on his special. He had one guy in the front with a ski cap on. Apparently, he was filmed in the summer, and he kept going back and hitting that guy, like every fourth joke, having like kind of throwing a little bit at that guy the entire like set, and it was fucking great. And just imagine how like much jokes would have been left out if that guy just wasn't there or didn't wear that hat.
Yeah.
You're like, that's wild. So he got lucky with the Commanda guys. Like, dude, you fucking hit gold.
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who do you want to do next?
You pick. Fuck it, McCusker.
Okay.
Matty McCusker, Speed of Light. Go ahead.
At first, I had trouble ranking these, but his is my favorite.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Asmus is my favorite.
That opening sequence,
I
rollerblading through
hate
Philly.
comedy special openings.
Me
I
too.
love that a lot of the newer specials are just
Opened
right into
Yeah.
it.
Cold open, yeah.
But that one
that one stood out.
fucking ruled.
Did you notice?
Just because it like I forgot how fucking stupid rollerbladers look when they start rollerblading.
Yeah.
Before they can pick up speed, when they're like, they're kind of like like a dog taking a
They're
shit
waddling.
walk. Oh my god, the fucking jorts.
If you look really close in one of the backgrounds, there's just some random Philly guy on the street, and he looks at him like, "What the fuck?" kind of.
But yeah, that was one of the few like opening bits where I was like,
that one.
"This is fucking great."
Plus, he's like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to hot wife you guys." With his beautiful wife introduced him, dressing like a dad. be a guy who does not.
Doesn't try to get pussy.
Didn't try to get pussy. Put Skechers on and becomes invisible to women. It took me three watches to catch where the special's title came from. Also, great point.
I still don't know.
It was if you have kids, oh fuck.
Oh, was it the
what you're coming
was
out?
It the coming one?
Yes.
Where it's like you're coming out like 10 years of silence or something like that.
10 years of sleep and
like 10 years of having fun with your friends.
It leaves you in the speed of light.
And that last bit is like just a weekend in Atlantic City.
Yeah, it's like the last squirt.
Yeah.
The gender pay gap, girl math.
It took great misdirect on that, dude.
It took him 100 years to figure out that the pay gap.
When he started,
they're bad enough with money as it is.
That fucking caught me off guard and fucked me up, dude.
This is gonna take like 400 years. He was like, "Girl math, dude, no way."
Oh fuck.
And let's see. Let me see what's up with those autistic pit bulls down there. And it had some of my favorite material of any of the three we've talked about. Solid fucking 10.
I did something I constantly do, and you know I do this a lot, whereas I'll get overhyped going into things. And I gotta start going into shit a blank slate. Because there's sometimes like, it'll be something good.
I think you might have built it up for yourself.
I did. Exactly what I did. Because I'm a long time listener of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Big time.
And much as I love Shane Gillis' comedy,
Don Mose
on that podcast, I think fucking McCusker makes me laugh more than Gillis does. Even though they're both funny, but McCusker's the one that always fucks me up. So I'm like, I knew, like before I watched it, I actually watched live in Austin, Shane Gillis. And I was like, and I love that special. I'm like, so I'm like, oh man, and here comes the main event. This is my guy. And I'm like, and it was good, but I was expecting it to be like a life-changing thing of funniness, because that's how funny I find the guy.
Yeah.
And it was just a really, really good special and not that life-changing event. So I was kind of like, oh, which is stupid, because on like my fourth watch, I'm like, no, this is a great special. This is fucking fantastic.
The weekend that he filmed that at Helium, I wanted to get tickets so fucking bad. But he sold out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. And
that was 3 months ago.
I would say one of my favorite bits was him talking about Jesus being a bro. When he's like, "What?" Jesus is like, "What's this? You let your wife play with your ass down in like Mexico or whatever?" He's like, "Well, I spent all day at the bar," and he's like, "Oh, day drinking, sick. All right, come on in, bro." Like that shit. Or when he's talking about like the word gay and like how gay people go to hell and shit like that. He's like, well, not because he went to Catholic school. He's like, growing up, all my older brothers ever did was call me gay, so I thought I was going to hell for being bad at video games. That fucked me up.
That was a good one.
The two crowd work things he did were fucking fantastic. Where he first one is he asked this guy, he's like, there's talk about him and his wife fucking and like the kinks and shit and trying to bring that shit in. He's like, "Sir, do you know what cuckolding is?" And the guy, I guess, said yes. Then he went to the lady next to me, like next to him was like, "Oh, this is what it is, you know. It's for fucking freaks. I don't know what the fuck's up with this guy over here." And then another one he did later on was, he's like, you know, clap if your parents are divorced. And a whole bunch of people clapped. He's like,
mine are still together.
He's like, mine are still together, but that sucks about yours. And it's kind of just like a throwaway line, but it's so fucking good. It's just like, dude,
I feel like the delivery is just like that's what I think really got me.
He cannot fail with his delivery.
He looks so comfortable up there, and you're just like,
it was Helium, of course.
I feel like it's like, I mean, the whole time. I mean, that was my favorite. I would say, like the whole time. I can't remember if there were any specific jokes that like made me like laugh out loud or anything. But like the whole time, that was probably the most consistent for me, where I was like in on the jokes, and I was like, that was a good one. 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 And then also his accent, because I've never listened to this guy before, and I was like, it seems like you're in Philly, and there is a Philly guy that is just talking to you and like, what's up, dude? Like, like basically the whole time, and I was like, I guess like that was the one that definitely hit the most.
That's honestly one of the things about, since I love a lot of the Philly group comedians that are out now and doing stuff. And I think one of the things that actually really helps them with me is the fact that they all talk like me and my friends and everybody I know. So they're like, oh, okay, I got you there.
It's the most relatable.
It's kind of like easy as you in, but the first time I watched the special, I was kind of like bummed out that it wasn't like this life-altering event of the greatest comedy special I've ever seen. But on repeated watches, I'm like, no, this is really good. You just got to stop going in with these.
I think I watched it 4 times.
Unrealistic expectations, and I do. You know that I do that shit a lot, and it fucks me up when it shouldn't. But yeah, it's a great special.
I'm so glad you came around.
It probably went to number 2 for me. Osmus still beat it out, but it was definitely a close number 2.
It was really fucking good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Fuck yeah.
And that fucking intro, Jesus Christ,
it's so silly.
It is.
And how about Joe List?
Joe List was in the middle from. I watched that this morning, but this was also the what was it? This is a good display of my my terrible attention span. So I was like, I listened to the majority of it, but I definitely was like also kind of on my phone. So I was like, I don't think I got the full one, but I do specifically remember the one bit that out of all of the ones that I've watched, that did make me laugh out loud was the bit where he's talking about. What was it? He's seen his wife's butthole, but his wife has never seen his butthole. But he was talking about like he was talking about basically like, yeah, it's not like I'm like staring at my wife's butthole or anything, but it's like, you're in like doggy style or something like that, and he's like, the way that
3 seconds.
The way that I usually look at it is like it's like you're looking at your hand in a poker game, and I was like, that's great, that's awesome. Because that made me laugh out loud, and I was like, "This is."
I have that joke written.
And then he hits the
visual, dude.
And I was like, "That's a great one."
Another special, perfectly filmed at the Cellar.
Yeah, I think he's done multiple ones at the Cellar.
Definitely at least 2, but it was because of that. It was like the atmosphere was perfect. I said, I've been getting a lot of hot girls coming to my shows lately.
Oh, that's a good one too.
And
not tonight.
Not tonight, but they come up and they're like, "Hey, hi," and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "My autistic boyfriend loves you." I love that fucking joke. He said, right into. He said, "You ever see a picture of yourself so ugly you're like, I should just kill myself for the good of mankind." And the one about his wife being hot versus him being a good hang. He was like, "I'm zinging and zanging. She's depressed. She sucks."
Oh, one of the...
I'm always ordering pizza on me. She's like, "Get one with veggies." And I'm like...
You're like, ugh. I think that was one of my favorite... like, sometimes like, a continued bit can kind of throw me off a little bit, but him just mentioning ordering pizza all the time was hitting.
Yeah, I did notice that. And I like when his jokes don't get huge laughs. And his way of being like, no one ever laughs at that, but I think it's a good point. and again, you're not the first crowd to not laugh at this, but whatever. I think I'm funny. I love his like insecurity of people not laughing loud. Dude, it's so fucking good. Easy 10.
Yeah.
Easy fucking 10.
It's a pretty good one.
He's been saying it. This is his 3rd special in 3 years.
Crazy.
All of them are good. This is the best one.
Agree.
And one of the things about this one that fucked me up more than his other ones is, but I don't think it would have been as funny if he didn't look how he looked. It was when he would do like really stupid like act outs. Like one where, like the very beginning of the special where the lady like fixes his hair and he just like turns around and is like, "That fixed it," and he just kind of looks at him and is like with his normal face, and it's just fucking hysterical. and just like his little act outs he was doing. Like the one that really fucked me up was when he was talking about he was at a hotel and he's taking a pizza up in the elevator. And the guy's like, I hope you brought something for everybody. He was like, how am I supposed to take that? I was like, am I supposed to be like, what? Yeah.
No way.
And it's just like watching like him, who's always just so calm, collected. He's like always just like a calm, collected, like always in this position guy. Then all of a sudden he's like, what? Wow, whoa! And you're just like, fuck, dude. Like that shit kept fucking me up. Or like, yeah, when he would just break from his normal nervous looking stick in the middle of the stage, it was fucking me up pretty goddamn bad. The wife's butthole thing was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that was great.
That just Jesus Christ.
Yeah, amazing.
And it's funny, he was also making references to his friends, and I actually knew which friends he was talking about because it was other comedians. He was talking about like the one friend that like he was bitching that he can't get laid, and he's like, well, this
like
guy can get laid.
Ugly friend.
Yeah,
and
this
hot
guy
friend
can get
and-
laid because he's good looking. People visibly see your tongue when you talk to them, and he's talking about Renan Hirschberg, his other podcast co-host, who has a gigantic tongue which makes him talk like an idiot. And I was just like, "Fuck, I know who that is." And you're like, "Damn, I've been watching too much of this shit." But yeah, I think it's his best shit. Like, I think the one so we're talking about, like, his niece was like, "I'm trying to teach my dog how to come,"
Oh yeah.
and he was just like. So I went up to her mother. I was like, and she's trying to teach the dog how to come, and she's like, "Why are you saying this to me?" Or he like brings it back up to his niece like 10 years later, and she's like, "You've been thinking about this for 10 years, you fucking creep."
God damn.
Jesus Christ, he is fucking hysterical. It was definitely a 10, but it was behind the other two. Mm-hmm. Honestly, Mark Norman's was an 8.
10A.
Mark Norman's was an 8 for me. The others were all 10s. The other 3 were all 10. But the asthma special's in my running for one of the top 3 of the year. When we do our
easily
list.
my favorite.
Yeah. But
you want to assign each other some homework now?
I think you should answer our guest, buddy.
Yeah. Sean.
I'm ready.
Explain it.
What would you like us to report on and do our homework?
Let me look this up real quick.
The only caveat is genres, whatever. Year came out, whatever.
Sure.
Just none of your friends' bands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tom already.
Okay.
Don't worry. I had a band that was perfectly in mind, and also kind of works well because I think it falls into the. What was the official name of the game we played earlier?
Is it Euro?
Is it Euro? Okay, so I'm gonna.
I like where he's going already.
I'm gonna intro this band as I listen to this band solely based on the name, and I listen to it as a joke, and now it is one of my favorite bands.
Isn't that funny when that happens?
That's happened to me a lot.
So basically, just do like band name and then like an LP or
whichever one you want.
Okay, cool. All right, so what I'm bringing up, and I would love you to. We can do number 21 of the Is It Euro?
Sure.
So this band is called Shitgrinder.
Nice.
The record is the Eternal Death LP.
Is it one word?
Yes, it's one word.
Not Euro.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
it, I'm gonna say Euro.
you're correct. Not Euro. Australian.
Oh, shit, I was going to go Japan.
Yes. Should I do?
It's called The Eternal Death?
It is called Eternal Death LP.
Awesome.
Then also, if you're feeling it, they put out a self-titled record last year,
Nice.
2022. So either one.
I'm going just by the name alone. I'm guessing they're
I'm
both
gonna do
very
both.
short.
Yes. Actually, let me see. Yeah, Eternal Death. Yeah, Eternal Death is 24 minutes, and then
Fuck
they decided
yeah.
to do. They decided to cut that in half with the self-titled, 12 minutes.
Nice.
And featuring some legendary names, legendary song names from the self-titled. Song number 10, Piss Collector.
Oh.
Number 12, Shit Down Your Throat. Let's see.
Hate when that happens.
And then from Eternal Death, for example, we have number 9, Disemboweled, then Dissolved.
Oh. It's a good way to
you
get
know,
rid of evidence.
It's great. And
Yeah.
should I do the description, like my description of what it is, or just is it just recommend
choice.
and then just let you?
Dealer's choice. I like to go in cold.
Me too.
It's
Yeah.
grindcore.
Okay.
It's good grindcore.
I kind of picked up on that by the name.
Yeah.
No kidding.
It's actually progressive rock.
Fuck!
God, not again. Fuck.
This is Italy again, isn't it? Those sons of bitches. You got anything else?
No, that's it. That's
Just
really all.
stick
Okay.
That's really all I could come up with. Because also I was like, oh, this is at least a good enough where I listened to it as a joke, and then it ended up being
That's fucking great.
one of my favorite bands.
That happened to me years and years ago with all the Japanese bands.
Yeah.
And I ended up loving like 90% of them.
Yeah.
Rock Crimas, Backside Disaster and shit like that. You're just like, these are terrible names. I'm like,
Horsehead Nebula.
yeah. Then you go and listen, and you're just like,
You're like, this is the hardest music made of all time. I mean, like, there's a there's a band, Immortality. They have a record called I Think Therefore I Am, which I was like very very like Japanese like name. I think it's literally four songs, but it's like I'll let you listen to it. It's good. It's hardcore.
nice.
It's hardcore. I don't remember. Might be members of Straight Savage Style, I think.
Nice.
Wasn't officially homework, but it just became some.
Sure.
It did.
I mean, I would suggest Immortality big time. Yeah.
Nice.
Now, I already got my pen in my hand. What do you got for me this week?
I actually got a whole bunch, so I'll maybe just pick one out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a comedian that he kind of disappeared. He didn't really disappear, but he was a very prolific comedian at one point, and then he got a TV show. And just did his TV show and didn't really do much stand-up. And he's kind of like slept on how good his specials were. And this is Daniel Tosh.
Huh.
Wow.
Now-
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Exactly, because he had these great specials. Then he went and did Tosh.0.
I loved him
and
at
kind
one
of
point.
stopped doing stand-up. Now, this is a record I didn't know. This is a special I didn't know existed. Because I knew the first two, and then he did the show, then I thought that was it for him. But he put out one in 2014 called People Pleaser. And so I went
know
and
that
checked.
name.
I went and checked it out. It's his third special. One's called Completely Serious, and I forget the other one's title.
The other one's the Netflix one. People Pleaser.
I think People Pleaser is the Netflix one.
It probably is too.
Yeah,
I'll look.
it is on YouTube too, but I think it might be on Netflix as well. But yeah, like, and I think he's a guy that
Interesting.
people forget
I do.
how good he really is, and people don't like to give him his flowers because I guess maybe they feel like, oh, he went TV and sold out or whatever.
He went corporate.
Yeah.
He also does. He will not do a podcast.
Yeah,
He's completely opposed to appearing on them or doing one.
Yeah.
So he's like,
so that's another
As-
reason he's kind of forgotten about.
as far as the comedy zeitgeist now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he may as well be a dinosaur.
yeah.
I mean, he's off the grid. I mean, that's a name that I haven't heard probably since I was like in high school. I feel.
Yeah. You figure his last specials were like 07, 08,
Damn, that fucking long.
maybe even later,
Holy
like
shit.
earlier than that. But yeah, like, and if now it's like if you're don't have a podcast, or you aren't a guy who's been established for 40 years before that, people are like, who?
I associate
Yeah.
him with like Jesselnick, but Jesselnick still puts shit out.
Yeah, I think he even has a podcast.
He does.
But,
The Jesselnick Rosenthal Vanity Project.
But I'm pretty sure Tosh hasn't dropped one since this 2014 one.
Interesting.
And he's legitimately a great comedian. He's funny as fuck. And honestly, the first couple of seasons of shows I watched just because of him, and he's funny as shit. But yeah, I just want to know what you thought of this. It was 2014. I'll hunt it down if you can't find it. Music-wise, I told you the title, right?
I don't remember.
People Pleaser.
Oh, yes, the special, yes.
Okay. This next, this could go either way for you. This is a collaboration album by a band and an artist. The band is called Thou, Thou.
Their name comes up a lot.
Yeah, they're kind of like they call it like the post black metal stuff, where it's like black metal, but it's also not as metal. Really, it's actually a lot of good slow heavy parts and shit. Stuff I don't think you would like, but it's a collaboration with an artist named Ruth Rundle,
Oh, I know her.
Okay.
and it's got a title, but I forget the name of the title, and was too lazy to look it up. So, but it's Thou and Ruth Rundle. There's only one record they did together.
The
So
collab.
it's like kind of like Thou musically with her vocally, which is a very different contrast to what they do vocally. And she also does songwriting too, so it's like kind of like it's an interesting album. It's something I it's like I can't really compare it to anything else, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. So
I'm interested.
I think this is a record you're either gonna love it or you're gonna fucking despise it. So I'm fucking rolling those dice.
I can go either way with what I think this
Yeah.
is. So, all right. So
Sorry to interrupt, but is there any way I could run to the bathroom real quick? This water's hitting me again. Or how
We're-
much time we got?
We'll be done in like 5 seconds.
yeah, moments.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a special. I had no idea it was coming out. It came out a couple days ago
Okay.
from a comic you've assigned me before.
Okay.
That is Todd Barry,
Yes.
Domestic Shorthair. I watched it last night,
It's on my list. But
and I won't spoil it.
we all know Todd.
It's on YouTube, and
Yeah. I added it to my queue. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
when I saw it was just in my my For You page or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and I was like, "Huh, this came out 2 days
Did
ago."
you? I don't remember. Did you like Spicy Honey?
I sure did.
Okay.
And let's see. This week I want to give you something that I think Sean should check out too. This is a '90s like rock record.
Okay.
The band, and I listened to it because I saw a friend of mine who has some of the best taste in this music posts. He found this CD in a store, and I was like, "That is a fucking fascinating cover."
Yeah.
The band is called Tripping Daisy,
Okay.
and it's I am an elastic firecracker.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like
Never
when
heard of it.
when you see the album cover, you'll be like, "Wow, that's weird.
Be like,
Why is he like
"Whoa.
that?"
Whoa, I'm tripping Daisy right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Whoa.
own this record.
You want me to give you something else then?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Yep.
Honestly, it just sounds like the 90s. Even the cover's like, you can just look at the cover now and you're like, I can tell you what year that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people don't do shit like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I'm definitely. I haven't listened to it in a couple years, so I'll definitely check it out again.
You got anything to plug, Sean? Any Sinister Feeling shows coming
this
up?
will come out.
Not next week, but let me see. What's today? Today is
The 31st.
God damn it! No,
31st?
Today's
no,
31st.
no, not literally today. Fuck.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Today
Oh.
is September 13th.
Okay. Today is September 13th.
You have a show this weekend, don't you?
No. No, so not
Okay.
this weekend.
All
Let's
right.
see. I don't know if I have anything that we're like plugging. It's more of just like I guess, we're recording for our record. Basically I guess technically the end of this month. I mean if we're just going to count it, it may as well just be September.
Mm-hmm.
Recording a record later this month. I don't know if I'm at liberty to say who we're putting it out with, but
We'll
we're
cross
just
that
gonna-
bridge when it comes.
Yeah,
How,
I'm-
can you say how long it is?
the record?
Full length EP.
LP. Yeah, we're gonna do we're gonna try and shoot for like 11 or 12 songs, and just that's the goal. And then it's kind of like if we can make it work and it sounds good, we'll do probably more. Or I can't see us going under 11 to 12 songs, but if it's 11 and 12 songs, it's probably going to be around like the 11 to 12 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
when there's
Or-
more info about it and when it's out,
We'll
we'll
plug it.
we'll be bumping it. So.
Hell yeah.
Now,
Appreciate
is there any other bands that you are friends with that you just want to like tell people to check out? Like anybody's name you want to drop, plug, whatever.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. It's hard because I'm trying to think of like any bands that are like Baltimore who are like coming out with stuff anytime soon. I mean, I want to shout out the secret gem of Baltimore at the moment is I'd say Scalar.
Sklar?
Yeah, there's a band called Scalar, so it's like a D-beat like crust
You
band
need a
kind of.
stopwatch.
What's the name of the band?
Stopwatch. Yes.
Oh yeah. I think that's
Phil Hanley's band.
Yeah.
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 They'll be on the show soon.
Oh, and fucking
Ducote?
Mike Ducote. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Ducote together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just started that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was it first single today. I think something like that.
Yeah.
And then let's see, Baltimore is continuing to fill the blast beat void. Was it some of our homies who do? Let's see, there's like Jive Bomb crossover. Let's see, members of Jive Bomb, Grand Scheme, Polar View, Scalar are doing a band called Narcan, which is like just straightforward.
I've seen them on flyers.
Yep, just like straightforward, like crossed out style power violence. I don't know if they're coming out with a demo anytime soon, but they played their first set the other day. It sounded great. And we have a show with them. I want to say it's on like the 18th of September. No, 19th of September at probably on the floor at Autobar. It's gonna be a great time. I think it's with there's a band I believe from Georgia called Ballistic Axe. It's playing,
That's a cool
and then
name.
another DC hardcore band called Grand Scheme.
Nice.
Should be a good time.
I fuck with DC hardcore.
Yes, they are rocking and rolling big time.
I want to shout out a band that I stumbled across from the Philadelphia area, and they're one of the members is the brother of friends of ours, Bandit. It's Jack McBride's brother, I believe,
Pat?
is in this band. I would think one of Jack's brothers his brother's in this band. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh.
But Jack was posting the demo, and I went and listened to it, and it fucking rules. And then Hey56 just posted a video of them, and it fucking rules. The band's called Dogs of Eternity.
Okay.
If you're into just straight up fast hardcore punk, like the traditional hardcore punk, just angry, pissed off, and just fucking rocking, this shit's right up your alley. I recommend, the demo's good, but I recommend watching the live set, because just watching the energy of the band and the performance adds to the music.
Is it Jack and his brother, or just
the
Pat?
brother. I'm pretty sure it's a brother. I'm not 100% though.
He used to be in another band years ago, and I haven't seen him since.
But it's really good. I know they are on Bandcamp. I don't know about other things. Dogs of Eternity.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I don't hate that name either.
Yeah. Also, check out patreon.com/IRRANDILL. $3 a month gets you an extra episode a week. The Is It Euro listening parties. Me doing tons of drugs and playing board games. Road pods and various other things. We will thank Sean for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
We'll definitely have you back closer to the time the Sinister Feeling LP comes out. We'll have you back.
Should be next year, I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
I think that's what we're going to shoot for. Like, record September, I don't know, do all the, like...
Do the stuff.
I don't even know if there's going to be, like, rollout shit for it, but, like, next year probably, like, early next year. Probably.
Nice. Sick.
Yeah.
Then we'll probably have you back before that anyway.
Hell yeah.
But
That'd be great.
other than that, I got nothing. Tom, you got anything?
Nope.
How about that intro song?
Hit that fucking intro music.